Welcome back to Otaku Daikun. We are resuming our playthrough of Fate Stay Night, specifically the Fate route. Just getting the pop-up chat ready for y'all. Hello! I'm excited to resume. Last we left off, Berserker ripped Shirou to pieces, but he survived due to the powers of healing, namely Avalon in this case, we'll get to later. We found out that one of the mages at the school is none other than douchebag Shinji, who tries to get us to join him, but because he's trying to, he wants to be an enemy of Tosaka, we refused his request. But he did give us some information that there was somebody at the Ryudo Temple who has been sucking mana dry from the peoples of Fuyuki. And Saber wants to go right on ahead. Saber says this as if it's the natural thing to do. But that's... Should we fight or not fight? First to 3, since there's not that many people here. To fight or not to fight? That is the question. You want to fight? Got 1-1. One more 1 and we're there. Fight, okay. Guess that's it. I'll choose to fight. Not let these be famous last words. I actually don't remember, so this will be fun. I'll attack. If there is a master at the Ryudo Temple, and they are sucking magical energy out of people, then I should stop it as quickly as possible.
Saber に賛成だ。こっちから打って出るのは気が進まないが、それも相手に。竜道寺のマスターがどんなやつか確かめるためにも、すぐに竜道寺に行くべきだ。
では出陣ですね、シロ。あなたが積極的になってくれたのは喜ばしい。そう。あなたがそう決めたのなら、私に言うことはないけど、せいぜい気をつけることね。
Tosaka?
I mean, I know what choice the anime chooses.
私、賞賛のない戦いに興味はないから。明日になってあなたが帰ってこなかったら、協力者のよしみで骨ぐらい拾いに行ってあげる。
Yes, it's the original visual novel, but it's also the Rialta Nua patch, so it has extra content.
なんだあいつ。縁起でもないこと言いやがって。
今のは凛なりの忠告でしょう。竜道寺には外敵への備えがあるはずです。私たちは敵の罠をくぐり抜け、上司たるマスターを倒さねばならないのですから。
いや、それはそうだけど。
It's true that I'm not enthusiastic about beating this master. I only want to know the master at Ryudo Temple, who it is, and what their motives are. Battle might be avoidable, and we'll retreat if things get dangerous. That's right, I won't let her look like that again. If I judge it's dangerous, we'll retreat immediately. Even if Saber doesn't want to, I'll have to forcefully pull her back and bring her home. The clouds are moving fast. There is a strong wind way up in the sky.
マスター、 時期0時ですが。
What do you mean going that quickly?
ああ、町も眠りについた。出向くにはいい頃合いだ。
I nod, picking up my shinai bag. Inside is a wooden sword I found in the shed. It's not promising equipment for fighting against a servant, but it should withstand at least one blow if strengthened successfully.
セイバー、竜道寺に行くのはあくまで様子見だ。マスターがどんなやつなのか、そのサーバントがどのクラスなのかを確認できればいい。こっちから仕掛ける必要はないからな。
わかりました。ですが敵が戦いを望み、シローの身に危険が及ぶと判断したときは、その限りではありません。
Artoy is being surprisingly reasonable here.
敵地に赴く以上、どちらかの死は覚悟してほしい。
The death on one side. The scale of fate is divided between the master at Ryudo Temple and us, the intruders. The scale is balanced now, but it might tilt towards one side or the other in a few hours. We go west from the intersection and run through the empty road. Ryudo Temple is in the opposite direction from the developed Shinto, at the end of the winding mountain path. To be fair, these live streams are really long. A long set of stairs. The road leading up to the remarkably tall mountain in Fuyuki City is engulfed in ominous darkness.
セイバー、サーバントの気配感知できるか？
はい。正確には把握できませんが、確かにサーバントの気配がします。
It may be the effect of the boundary field on Ryudo Temple, but it seems Saber's perceptive abilities have deteriorated.
良くない風です。シロ、片時も私のそばを離れないように。
I answer with a nod and start up the stone steps. The air is tense. The forest submerged in the black of night is trembling with sounds. With every step, a bad premonition settles into my back. Probably not going to be as long as the last. That was because, yeah, I'm expected to go for at least 3 hours, perhaps 4. The temple gates can be seen now. Nothing has happened yet. There's no sign of the enemy, and the temple gates are open as if inviting us in.
シロ、止まって。
敵か、セイバ
ー。はい。ですがサーバントではありません。気配が微弱すぎる。おそらく監視役の使い魔でしょう。無視しても構わないのですが、しかし。
There must be something wrong about it. Saber makes a troubled expression and glares at the temple gates, a few steps away.
セイバー、なんか引っかかるものがあるのか？
わかりません。この王冠が監視の使い魔のものなのか、この山門を守る者の気配なのか。門番らしき者はいたようなのですが、今は不在のようです。認めたくはないのですが、私はそれを幸運と思っている。
門の番人がいたってことか。けど今はいない。
はい。私たちがやってきたことはすでに知られています。その上で門番を下げた意味は2つ。シローはどちらだと思いますか？
To hide from us, or to let us inside so we won't be able to get away. Either way, there will be no more progress unless we go in.
間違いなく罠だと思う。そういえば、ここから中の様子はわかるか？
I think the character portraits look fantastic. I'm not really sure what you mean there. I mean, they have been modernized a little bit with like FGO. At least the ones done by Takeuchi.
いいえ、サーバントの気配がするという情報しかつかめない。
そうか。結局、中に入るまで何もわからないみたいだな。
Saber nods.
行こう。何を仕掛けてくるにしろ、相手の顔を見ないことには始まらない。
I approach the temple gate with Saber. For a moment, the moon is covered by clouds. My vision is engulfed in darkness. Hey, it's Medusa! In it, I think, I see a beautiful snake within the trees.
待て、セイバー、今。
Damn, that is one sexy ass snake. I stop Saber, who is trying to get through the temple gate.
シロ、
Her golden hair turns around, but not the rest of her body. It's really awkward. But that's...
強
Oh
制
no.
転移。バカな。この時代において転移魔術だと。そうか、キャスター。
I don't know if I've ever... No, I must have gotten this bad ending before I got them all. Saber's figure is distorted. What kind of magic is this? Saber is distorted like a mirage, and like that.
まずい。下がれ、セイバー。なんか、体が消えてるぞ。
違います、シロ。転移を受けているのはあなたの方だ。早く私の手を。
Transportation.
シロ、手を伸ばして。そのままでは中に引き込まれる。
Don't take me away. Hello, piano newbie. Saber charges forward to grab my hand. At that moment. Huh? The figure of a servant knocks her away from the side.
不覚を取りましたね、セイバー。魔術に対する強力なレジストがあだになった。
Damn it, Medusa.
あなたがそこまで強力でなければ彼を守りきれたもの。
貴様、サーバント。
Silver armor and black cloth collide. Saber and Rider. The two confront each other on top of the stone paving and...
セイバー、セイバー。
Yeah, I completely forgot this. My existence is pulled out of the third dimension, goes through many dimensions, and is dropped back into my original dimension. Because we know what that's like, right? Like, oh yeah, I can tell what's happening. I'm going through dimensions. The blood in my body runs backwards. For an instant, my organs go inside out, and the sickness is as if I'm another living thing, a man.
あら、竜を釣ろうと思ったのに、網にかかったのは雑魚だけなんて。
You'd think things would be worse if Artoria were by herself. Hello, novel pilot the Merc. Hello, everybody. I turn to face the presence behind me. There's no time to check who it is. I swing my wooden sword still in the bag behind me. Oh, still some kind of chant. I'm blown away. I'm struck on the right side of my chest, and I fall into the water. The red water. The water surface is dyed red. My body, the right side of my chest, is gone, as if engulfed by a huge electrical fan. Oh god.
バカな子。そんな紙くずみたいな魔術抵抗で私の神殿にやってくるなんて。セイバーもマスターに恵まれなかったよね。
Nah. The purple robe sneers. I feel dizzy. I have to stand up quickly and take Saber's hand, but I feel dizzy in my body.
セイバーが気になる？安心なさい。彼女は私がもらってあげる。バーサーカーを倒すには彼女のフォームが必要ですからね。あなたはここで。
I can't find strength anywhere. Blood. There's no blood left in my body, and I can't keep my consciousness.
さようなら坊や。そんな低能では奴隷にする価値もないけど、あなたの霊樹は私が有効に使ってあげる。
Oh, rats. The bent dagger cuts my left arm off. You know, you don't actually have to cut the arm off to use your rule breaker, you know this. Ow. In the black water, only the movement of the clouds swallowing the moon is burned into my motionless eyeballs. Wah, wah, wah. That's what you get for trying to be proactive. This is the Tiger Dojo. Let's take that advice, y'all.
傷も癒えていないというのにナンバーショットか。シローはまだマスターになったばっかりなんだから、もうちょっと自分を鍛えなくっちゃダメでしょう。
そうよ、私にやられるならしょうがないけど、あんなメギツネにやられちゃうなんてかっこ悪いんだから。早く直前の選択肢に戻って今夜はおとなしくしてなさい。
This is pretty funny. It's just like, idiot, pick the other choice.
そうそう、次はよく考えて行動すること。さて、些細な選択ミスですか。
To be fair, Reen didn't give her advice before we made our choice. She gave it
タ
after.
イガー道場も今回で3回目。
When the decision was already set.
みんなもそろそろこの道場に慣れてきたと思いますが。
This is our second time is all.
思いますか。何をタイが思わせぶりなこと言って、何か思うところがあるの。
あるというか、みんなもそろそろ気になってる頃だと思うんだけど。
思うんだけど、
じゃあ言うけど、正直ブルマは直球すぎでは
Oh,
な
now
い
you're
か。
talking about the Buruma?
だって道場でしょここ。運動するんだから体操服に着替えてるだけだけど。
なるほど、そういう理由でしたか。一応筋は通ってるわね。私の数少ない見せ場を奪おうという悪魔っ子の策略かと思っちゃった。
What's the first? The first time we got here?
考えすぎよタイガー。
When we didn't jump in front of Berserker and get our body torn to bits? Apparently that was a bad idea. To not jump in front. Just kind of funny.
そうだよね。私とイリアちゃんとじゃ扱いが違うし、争うまでもなかったわ。よかったよかった。私たちは永遠のマブダチだよ。体操服は元気の証だし、イリアちゃんにはその格好を許可しましょう。
Well, thank you, Taiga.
当然
I'm
よ。
sure my viewers respect
メ
that.
イド服やスクール水着でないだけ感謝してよね。本当なら私は毎回違う格好で登場する予定だったんだから。
げ、あからさまに違うこの扱い。で、悔しくないもんね。所詮ボツになったんだから私と扱い同じだもんね。けどミニマム気になる。他にはどんな服を着る予定だったのかな。
Me too.
学ランとか鎌倉とか
You have an adult version.
雪だるまとかエプロンとか着物とかジャーマンな国の将校軍服とか
German army officers uniform,
なんと
silly.
40種ものバリエーションだったのでした。
None of those sound particularly
う
fun.
わー、もうよろしい。その恵まれた愛情が憎すぎる。けど将校服はちょっと見たかったので残念です。
You did.
だよね。
You gotta be careful with the whole German military officer stuff. Last time they tried to put Gilgamesh in one. It was clearly very, very Hitler-y, and they had to change that.
まったくもって。私のシナリオを削るなんて何を考えているのか上層部は。勝つ気があるのか勝つ気が。
あんたのシナリオなんて最初からないわよ。
Oh, snap.
何を老的者、そこに直れ。
Oh!
あ、先輩、ま、楽にな。行っちゃった。
That makes me wonder if Reen has a cigarette coming out of her mouth in that. Is that what I'm looking at?
スタンプをしてった。それじゃあまたデッドエンド後に会いましょう。
Oh, oh, oh. We done fucked up.
わかりました。
Wait, that's save. How do you skip again? They don't tell me. Oh. Control. Yay. Okay. We're not gonna fight.
あなたまで戦わないというのですか。バカな。今まで体を休めていたのは何のためです。敵の所在が判明した以上、打って出るのが戦いというものでしょう。
It's not your fault, Artoria. It's mine.
それは分かってる。けど待つんだ。
Apparently I suck too much.
竜道寺にいるマスターがそこまで用意周到なやつなら絶対に罠を張っている。遠坂の言う通り、せめてアーチャーが回復するまで待つべきだと思う。
そのような危険は当然です。初めから無傷で勝利を得ようなどと思ってはいません。敵の罠が体を貫こうと、この首を渡さなければ戦える。どのような深手を負おうと、マスターさえ倒せればいいのではないのですか。
It's very easy to trigger Saber. You just have to be a pansy.
怪我をしてもいいなんて、そんな話
And
があ
play
る
the
か。
role of chivalry on her.
危
She
険を
does
承
not
知でいくのはいい
appreciate.
けど、そんな特攻は馬鹿げてる。俺はマスターとしてセイバーにそんな危険な真似をさせられない。
That's right. Going to the Ryudo Temple is certainly a suicide attack. There will be some obstacle on the road. The only road heading to the temple. It's fine to accept that and go. Heading there without any plans is suicidal. No matter how strong Saber is, she has me as a handicap. If she pushes herself and fights, and if the result is just like what happened at that time, I can't approve of that.
何を言うかと思えば、いいですかマスター。サーバントは傷を負うものです。それを恐れて戦いを避けるなど、私のマスターには許しません。
ああ、許されなくて結構だ。セイバーが無茶をするんなら。
I wish we could record these deaths and just say, well, Saber, we've already tried this on another timeline. Do you really want to argue?
それが嫌なら、さっさと体を
Do you
治せ
want
っ
me
て
to
言う
get
んだ。
blown to
まだ
shit?
傷が治りきってないんだろ、お前は。
戦闘に支障はありません。傷を理由に戦いを先延ばしにするなどと、そのような気遣いは不要です。
The ability to die and then go back to a certain point and choose something different is very like ReZero. Saber's will to fight does not change. Ugh. Why doesn't she understand even after I tell her this much?
ああ、そうかよ。けどな、そう簡単にうなずけるか。以前だってそれでセイバーはバーサーカーにやられちまったんだろ。無理を通して戦って、また俺もお前も共倒れなんて真似を繰り返すつもりか。冗談じゃない。俺はあんな無残に殺されるなんて二度とごめんだ。
Oh, that is harsh. She is not gonna be happy with you. So, I thought she would argue right back, but instead she takes a breath and...
それを言うのは卑怯ではないですか、シロ。
She says as if apologizing.
卑怯で悪かったな。とにかく、こっちから仕掛けることはまだしないぞ。俺だって、竜道寺にいるマスターは放っておけない。けど、俺たちは戦える状態じゃない。こんなんで戦ってやられちまったら、それこそ誰が竜道寺のマスターを止めるんだ。いいか、こっちから打って出るのは、お前の傷が治って万全の状態になってからだ。それに文句があるんなら、さっさと他のマスターを見つけてくれ。
わかりました。マスターがそう言うのでしたら。
After answering in a quiet voice, Saber falls silent. Time travel is, according to Mahotsukai no Yoru, kind of it's one of the true magics. Wasn't it like the third or something? I'm not sure. But it's the one that Aoko Aozaki gets in that visual novel, although it's not fully translated and I'm kind of stuck there. I really, really, really want to go through it. The conversation is over. Tosaka has returned to her room, and Saber returns to her room as well. Staying alone in the living room. I really regret what I did. No, it's too late already. I could have put it another way, so why? Why could I only convince her using words that make her look like that? Oh, is the third Heaven's Feel then? Whoops. I mix up the true magics, because half of them you don't know about anyway. It is a quiet, windless night. The time is past midnight. There is nothing moving, and every living thing is asleep. A settled darkness. The town is like a dark sea that only has the moonlight to illuminate it. The clouds are moving. There is no wind at ground level. But way up in the sky, the air is roaring and letting the overlapping clouds flow.
風が出るな。
Maybe she can hear the wind. Looking up at the wind in the sky, she mutters quietly. The one standing quietly in the yard, glaring at the sky, is a girl called Saber. Her golden hair is beautiful, even in the dark night, and her clear green eyes are watching the appearing and disappearing moon. So who is this narrator, then? I guess it's just us watching her. She casts a glance to the corner of the yard. There is an old shed, and her master is sleeping inside it.
あなたが戦わないというのならいい。
A clang. The echo of steel melts into the night without reaching anyone's ears. The moon disappears and appears. In the instant, the clouds in the sky float past. The girl's appearance has completely changed. Heavy, hard, silver armor. Her figure, covered in blue clothes, is not something you can call a girl now. Why would you have to... A girl can be strong in armor? Impregnable defense, made for magical energy overpowering others. An invisible sword, hidden by magical energy beyond human levels. That figure, said to be invincible on the battlefield, proves their existence to this day. Even with the invisible sword, Her Majesty proves that she is an excellent swordsman. That is why she is Saber. This is Fate Route. The one said to have the greatest power of the seven servants, the hero of the sword. A knight among knights, true to decorum, acting on its master's order. Whatever the other heroic spirits may be, she is an ideal swordsman who will not disobey her master. But that ends today. She is hereby disobeying her master's order. No, she is not disobeying her master. She has considered how to make her master win. And the result of her decision is this.
彼は甘い。それでは他のマスターに殺されるだけだ。
But her master this time will not be able to fix his personality. So it be her role to devote herself to being heartless. Two dads? If the master is not going to fight, his sword will have to fight.
傷は癒えていない。マスターからの魔力供給も期待できない。
But still, there will be no hindrance in battle. Confirming her own abilities, she returns her gaze to the moon. She has no more interest in the shed her master is sleeping in. As she has taken arms, the only thing in her is the will to defeat her enemy. The moon glooms. Just as a large cloud covers the sky, Saber jumps over the wall of the house. She runs through the darkness. The Silver Knight runs through the sleeping town. You're right, Shirou would be the mom there. In a rather sexist term of traits. There's only one destination, the sacred mountain on the outskirts of town, the Ryudo Temple located on top of it. Even Saber understands how hard it is to single-handedly kill the master at the temple. As Shirou says, it is obvious she will suffer great injury, In the worst case, she will be the one killed. But what kind of a servant would she be if she couldn't do something like this? The servant is supported by their superior abilities and the pride that they have built up. They have the pride as heroes and confidence that they are the strongest, who have fought through many battles. She is a heroic spirit, passed down and honored from the ancient times, so defeat will not be acceptable no matter who the enemy is. No, even imagining defeat is unforgivable. Even though some childish parts remain, she is no exception. Because she is crowned with the name Saber, she cannot ignore her pride. Her pride will not allow her to just observe when faced with an enemy. Therefore, she will not falter, no matter what kind of trap is waiting. All she can do is challenge by herself. If they say there is no chance of victory, she will create one with her own sword. The sword in her hand is a fine sword that has defeated many foes. As she has the invisible air, there is nothing for her to fear. She runs through the mountain pass and up the road to the temple. What awaits her after the mountain pass are the great stone stairs.
確かに。
This is different from the Ryudo temple she remembers. The air is stagnant. The wind is dead. The ley line of the land is already contaminated. This place is a land of death. Once entered, one will not be able to exit alive. But there's no hesitation. Saber's speed does not drop one bit as she runs up the steps. She runs through the scene. The sound of her kicking the stone steps echoes in the air, and the mountain starts to squirm noisily. They are long stairs. The temple gate is far away, even for Saber, who is running like an arrow. Arrows don't run! To run such a long distance without being detected is impossible. There will certainly be a surprise attack. The gate should not be easily reached, but no matter what scheme awakes, the only thing to do is defeat it and advance. Nothing can stop her now. Even if Berserker appears, she will break through it. That is the product of her determination and confidence. Saber feels so complete that she can break through any obstacles. And at the top, when she is about to reach the temple gates, that obstacle appears. Saber stops. Even she, determined to beat any enemy, is surprised by this enemy. A natural motion, the gallant figure of a man that appears, is far too lacking in enmity and unbelievably free of any openings.
貴様。
Stopping, Saber readies her invisible sword. The man with the moon at his back wards off Saber's killing intent, as if it were just a light breeze.
侍か。
She must be surprised by an opponent she has heard of but never seen before. Her second Holy Grail war. Even for she who has seen many heroic spirits, this is a first for a servant like this. Sweat forms on Saber's brow. Not because of fear, but because it's incomprehensible. It's not as if there haven't been strange servants like him before. There should be no servant more mysterious and suspicious than Archer from last time. In comparison to that, yeah, Gilga's weird. The servant in front of her has no fearful aspects, nor a fearful weapon. That is why it's strange. The Sparrow Killer has entered the lobby. Nothing can be felt from the man. There is no doubt that he is a servant, but there is no sense of any magical energy, nor a hero's noble phantasm. So beating him should be easy. It is true that this match would be over in one blow, but her instincts tell her this. Do not underestimate him. This servant has a way to seize a certain kill. She cannot approach. It could be said that the range of the man's weapon, the Japanese katana, is hard to judge, but above it, Saber's location is at a disadvantage. Above and below the stairs, there is about 5 meters between them. Oh yes, Gilgamesh. Indeed. She would certainly receive that sword before she could run up and rush him. But nothing can be felt from that sword. It should be easy to repel it. so she should not hesitate and rush in, but Saber instinctively understands. She cannot close in without care. She adjusts her stance slightly and glares at the enemy in front of her. Her identity is unknown, but she should at least determine the class of this samurai.
聞こう。その身はいかなるサーバントか。
No, Gilgamesh, no! Saber asks, not expecting an answer. With a smile.
アサシンのサーバント、佐々木小次郎。
The servant says so as if singing. It is only natural for Saber to be surprised. Servants should hide their identities. Where in the world would you find a servant that just comes out with it himself?
貴様。
Fate Apocrypha, Fate Grand Order, pretty much anything but stay night.
何をとは無粋だな。立ち会いの前に名を明かすのは当然であろう。それがそなたのように見目麗しい相手ならばなおのこと。
Assassin, the man who called himself Sasaki Kojiro, continues, as if enjoying Saber's confusion. Saber surely does not know that this servant is a swordsman who wielded a katana called the Monohoshi Zao, and was often rumored to have no match in this large world. No, would that change even if she knew? His birth is unknown, and his existence is uncertain.
Hello, everybody.
His story was only told through the word of mouth. There should only be one who knows the existence of this swordsman, that being the worthy rival of the rare skilled swordsman, the one being his only enemy who defeated the man called Sasaki Kojiro. Musashi kicked your ass! One cannot call this person a hero. The servant assassin, Sasaki Kojiro, is in existence, quite unlike Saber. What servant would know the skills of a swordsman who is usually not treated as a hero?
だが。
But there are only two truths in front of her right now. That this man in front of her is her enemy, and that he is given his name.
参りました。名乗られたからには、こちらも名乗り返すのは騎士の礼です。
Saber's voice, in reply, is heavy. For her, it is too risky to state her true name. She cannot reveal her true name no matter what torture she receives, and she has no intention of revealing it. But that is only for the sake of victory. She cannot disgrace the faith of the knight for such a thing.
小次郎と言いましたね。アサシンのサーバントよ。私は。
Nah, it's K. I don't need to
名
know.
乗れば名乗り返さねばならぬ相手であったか。いや、無粋な真似をしたのは
I want
私だ。
Musashi real bad. Clank. Assassin descends the stairs elegantly and confronts Saber.
そのようなことで敵を知ろうとは思わぬ。我らにとって敵を知るにはこの刀だけで十分であろう。違うか、セイバーのサーバントよ。そう驚くこともあるまい。貴様の持つそれが何であるかは分からぬが、身にまとった殺気は剣士のもの。
I can't see it, but that's a mighty fine sword you have there, girl.
その貴様がセイバー以外の何者であろうか。
Another step. Assassin descends the stairs and directs the point of his sword at Saber.
神名など知らずともよい。ただ、セイバーというサーバントがこの刃に敗れるだけの話だ。言葉で語るべきことなど皆無。もっとより、サーバントとはそういうものであろう。
The swordsman smiles happily.
なるほど。それは確かにその通りです。
Answering, she readies her sword close to her.
それでよい。
それでよい。
果たし合おうぞ、セイバー。サーバント随一と言われるその権威。しかと見せてもらわねばな。
Fun piece of trivia, the guy playing his voice, I believe, is the same guy who plays Takumi Fujiwara in Initial D. The kind of dopey, relatively antisocial prodigy driver. The silver light jumps. Hardness and softness. The fight between two very different swordsmen begins under the moonlight. Interlude out! Deja vu, I just been in this place before, hiding on the streets. Not like the lyrics in those songs make any sense. I wake up with a burning pain in my chest. I feel like I've had an ominous dream. My body is sweating even though it's winter and I'm breathing hard.
なんだ。胸が痛い。
It's the pain of betrayal, Shirou. It feels like my heart is hot. Shokugeki no Emiya. I'd like to see him face off against Soma. That'd be pretty funny. No, it's more like forcibly having heat driven into my heart from outside.
外側から。
A small doubt. Before I think what it could be, my body starts to run. If I could summon a fictional character, well, my favorite fictional character is Artoria, so I run into the room. I open the shoji and enter the room Saber should be sleeping in.
いない。あいつ、まさか。
No, it has to be. If she's not here, she must have gone to Ryudo Temple by herself. Blasphemy!
なんで体だって治りきってどうしてわざわざ
Why? I'm so angry it gives me a headache. Why doesn't she obey me? I didn't say I don't want to fight. I just didn't want her to be hurt like that. Nothing will happen sitting here. I have to hurry to Ryudo Temple. I can't let Saber fight alone. No, who knows what good it'll be even if I go there. But there should be something even I'm able to do.
もうあいつめ女の子なんだからもうちょっとおとなしくしてろってんだ。
Okay, I'm not saying Shirou isn't sexist. I'm saying his heart is in the right place. Because that's a very bad thing for this boy to say. I run. I run outside without changing, take out the bike I haven't used in a while, and start to pedal with all my might. I go down the hill with no brakes. About 40 minutes to Ryudo Temple, even if I hurry. I don't know where Saber left, but I have to catch up to her, and every minute counts. Another interlude. Cling clang. The points of the swords cross. The swords are swung many times. Numerous blows. The sword and the katana repel each other, scattering sparks. The session of more than a dozen blows does not change the positions of the two. Assassin positioned above does not retreat even a step, and Saber, trying to ascend the stairs, is unable to draw nearer and uselessly wastes time and spirit. Saber rushes in again. Assassin swings her longsword. His longsword without difficulty, and defends completely against Saber's charge. No, it isn't as simple as defending. If Saber's sword is lightning, Assassin's sword is a hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. Even though it does not match Saber in speed or power, its its elastic tracks parry Saber's every blow. And the counter increases speed and flows towards Saber's neck like a strong wind. Yeah, like these traditional Asian style sounds. Like, I guess kind of like the flute, which is really the main thing here, the wooden flute. When Saber steps in after avoiding that attack, the sword she has avoided comes at her again in no time. In contrast, the straight path Saber's sword takes, Assassin's sword takes a curved path. Assassin's blade is graceful, but it moves in an arc. It does not take the shortest route, so he shouldn't be able to make it in time against Saber's sword, moving in a straight line. There is something about Assassin that reduces that difference to zero. This visual novel, I think, is way better than Fate Grand Order in terms of story. The charge stops. Her sword won't make it in time against his sword's counterattack. She steps back, knowing the only way she can avoid it is to retreat. This is non-canon crap. What? It's the original, you bass. Assassin swordplay is fascinatingly beautiful, but at the same time, it's so fast that it's hard to follow. Is that contradiction because of Assassin's skill, or the unfavorable position of attacking someone on higher ground? Without a definite answer, she avoids the sword, pursuing her, and parries the point trying to pierce her neck. When she notices, she has retreated a few more steps. It's such a long sword. It should be easy to go inside on him once he has parried it away once, but she cannot manage to do so. Yes, of course this is the one with the edoge. It is supreme. The enemy's excellent skill, and the definitively what kind of a tongue twister bullshit is that? And the definitively disadvantageous crown. Saber bites her lips, thinking she would not have this much trouble with that longsword on flat ground.
さすがにやりにくいな。見えない剣というものがこれほど厄介とは思わなかった。
Assassin does not move. For him, this is only a battle of defense. He has no need to chase the retreating Saber without reason, nor forsake his advantage of higher ground.
見れば刀を見ることさえ初めてであろう。私の剣筋は邪道でな。波のものならばまず一撃で首を落とす。それをここまで防ぐとは嬉しいぞ、セイバー。加えて打ち込みも素晴らしい。その勝負でこれほどの剣撃を行うからにはさぞ鍛え抜かれた全身であろう。
As he has no need to keep attacking, Assassin observes Saber calmly. His sword wavers, losing strength. She cannot charge, as if that is an opening. There are no stances for that man. He can only use that sword. He can only use that long a sword if he can swing it from any position.
どうした？これで終わりというわけではあるまい。
いつまでも減らず口を。
The sword and the katana crash.
よし、当たりだ。
The longsword stops in empty space. Assassin smiles and looks at his sword, blocking the invisible sword. Parries her sword and... Saber defends herself from a blow to her neck. Even Saber knows that it is because of her invisible sword that she is able to block Assassin's unfamiliar techniques. The invisible sword confuses the opponent's senses in both offense and defense. That is why Assassin does not follow through too much. As he does not know how long Saber's sword is, it is too dangerous for Assassin to close in on Saber. If Assassin ever goes to attack Saber, that will be when. Saber tries to smash Assassin's head. The idea is that trying to summon a servant without the assistance of the Grail would be extremely difficult. It's meant for only the planet to be able to do. So I would assume no, you need the help of the Grail, but you could always prove me wrong. That blow is perfectly dodged by Assassin, who merely retreats a bit.
よし、これで目測はついたな。刀身3尺余り、幅は4寸といったところか。形状は、セイバーの名の通り、典型的な西洋の剣だな。
He talks calmly, but it does not even need to be said how good his judgment is. Saber's blows are too fast to perceive even if the sword can be seen. But not only does he defend against the invisible sword, but he has figured out its shape.
信じられない。何の魔術も使わず、満足に打ち合ってもいないというのに、私の剣を測ったのですか、あなたは。
ほう、驚いたか。だが、こんなものは大道芸であろうよ。邪剣使いゆえ、このような技ばかり上手くなる。
なるほど。私の一撃をまともに受けず、ただ払うだけがあなたの戦いだった。邪剣使いとは。
Actually, as Shirou mentioned, I think in episode 1 of this stream, the amount of mana necessary to summon a servant as a familiar, like regularly, would be usually way more work than it's worth. The whole point of having a familiar is for them to serve you, but if you're spending all your time providing them mana, it kind of defeats the purpose.
いやいや、まともに打ち合わぬ無礼は許せ。何しろこの長刀だ。打ち合えば折れるは必要。
Umu's not in this, unfortunately.
力勝負こそが基本なのだろうが、こちらはそうはいかぬ。その剣と組み合い、力を競い合うことはできん。もとより、刀というものはそういうものだ。西洋の剣はその重さと力で物を叩き切る。
Well, Fate Stay Night even has its own excuse for that. In the good ending to Unlimited Blade Works.
だが、我らの刀は速さと技で物を断ち切るのだ。戦いが噛み合わぬのは道理であろう。まあしかし、これではいささか興がそがれる。もう良い頃合いだぞ、セイバー。いい加減手の内を隠すのはやめにしろ。
アサシン。
Switch to a visual novel with Nero or else. Oh god.
していないとでも言うのか。何のつもりかは知らんが、剣を鞘に収めたまま戦とは舐められたものだ。ほう、それでも応じないという顔だな。よかろう。ならばここまでだ。
Saying so, the swordsman with the longsword comes down next to Saber. What? To relinquish his advantage of being overhead is the same as losing for Assassin. Assassin is certainly a skilled swordsman, but that is only with the conditions of these geographical features. He did sound like he said Stay Night, which is funny. If they are to fight on the same level, it is possible for Saber to repel Assassin's attack and slash his neck. But Assassin would know this as well. So why?
構えよ。でなければ死ぬぞ、セイバー。
Saber's instincts react to that voice. He's telling the truth. It's not advantageous at all for Saber that Assassin has come down. The instincts that have got her through numerous battles warn her of their misunderstanding. She readies her sword at once. There is no time to hesitate. She only has to attack with her sword before Assassin swings his longsword. There's about 3 meters of distance between them. With Saber trying to charge in, Assassin stands ready. That is a stance that the swordsman has not yet shown in this battle. Saber charges in. The longsword is useless now. As long as she's inside its range, its length will backfire. But such logic does not exist with this swordsman. The lightning strikes. An evil strike that attacks with speed, overwhelming Saber. But it's not as if Saber cannot block such an attack. She moves her attacking sword into defense and repels Assassin's full power attack. Even Assassin will have an opening if that attack is repelled. In that instant where she tries to slice Assassin's stomach. Clang, clang, clang. In that instant, Saber trusts her instincts and rolls down the stone steps. Whoa! Do a barrel roll! She rolls down as if fleeing. She doesn't even soften her landing. Saber spins her body frantically and rolls down the stairs without killing her speed. Saber stops rolling and stands back up. She stares at the swordsman standing calmly.
ほう、かわしたか、我が被験。さすがはセイバー。ツバメなどとは格が違う。
Technically, there is no true ending, but in the Rialta Nua version, you do unlock the last episode, which is an epilogue to the Fate route.
信じられない。今のはまさか。
何、そう大した芸ではない。たまさかツバメを切ろうと思いつき、身についただけのものだからな。
He raises his longsword a little, as if to trace the movement of the technique that inspired fear in Saber.
見えるか、セイバー。ツバメはな、風を受けて刀を避ける。早かろうが遅かろうが関係はない。どのような刀であろうと、大気を震わさずには触れぬであろう。連中は、その震えを感じ取り、飛ぶ方向を変えるのだ。
I think that would have been devastating.
故に、どのような一撃であれ、ツバメを断つことはできなかった。所詮刀など一本線に過ぎぬ。縦横に空を行くツバメを捕らえられぬは道理よな。ならば、逃げ道を囲めばいいだけのこと。一の太刀でツバメを
He doesn't force Saber to love
風を読ん
him.
で避ける
Jeez.
ツバメの逃げ
That's such a
道を
nihilistic way
続
of
く二
putting
の
it.
太刀で取り囲む。しかし連中は素早くてな。この長刀ではまず二の太刀が間に合わん。ことを成したければ一息のうち、ほぼ同時に行わなければならなかったが、そのような真似は人の技ではない。叶うことなどあるまいと承知したものだが、あいにくと他にやることもなかったのでな。一年寄進に通じるというが、気がつけばこの通りよ。ツバメを断つというくだらぬ思いつきは、複数の太刀筋で牢獄を作り上げる秘剣となった。
Wait, Keyblade Master, what? Oh, shit. The chat, oh, fuck. The chat is linked to the screen window. In her mind, Saber disagrees with Assassin's words. It's wrong. That technique is not as simple as that. About the same time? No. The two blows came at exactly the same time. Assassin, Sasaki Kojiro's longsword doubles its existence for just that instant.
騎手はゼルレッジ。何の魔術も使わず、ただ剣技だけで宝具の域に達したサーバント。
I like how they just nonchalantly mention Zelrech's name without any context. No one would know this. The fact is what should be admired. That one blow made it clear. Sasaki Kojiro does not have a noble phantasm like heroic spirits have. He has only his demonic technique made possible by his godlike skill. It is impossible, but this mere human is equal to heroic spirits armed with noble phantasms.
だが、足場が悪かったな。ツバメ返しの奇跡は本来3つ。もうわずかに広ければ。
For people who don't know who the fuck Zelrech is, I do mention him in my Tsukihime lore video, but he is one of the few magi to reach the root, not touch it, and obtain a true magic. In this case, pretty much interdimensional travel of sorts. He can access multiple dimensions and things like that. His sword, the jeweled sword Zelrech, for instance, can harness power from various alternate universes. And that's a pretty big deal. He's very famous as a magi.
そうでしょうね。そうでなければ不完全です。すべてが同時であるなら、ミノたちはどうしても遅くなる。それを補うために、横方向への離脱を阻む三の太刀があるはずだ。
Hey, the fate route is my favorite. Don't be bad-mouthing.
だからこそ我が秘剣を交わしたか。素晴らしいぞ、セイバー。このような属性に呼び出された我が身を呪ったが、それも今宵まで生前では叶わなかった立ち会い。
I don't know if he himself can actually go to other timelines and all that jazz, or alternate universes, but the magic is based around the idea of accessing them. Assassin readies his sword once again and comes down the stairs. He must be after Saber's neck. Saber is not confident if she will be able to avoid that secret technique again. Like Lancer's Gay Bolg, Assassin Tsubame Gaeshi is something that cannot be allowed to begin. No, unlike Gay Bolg, that allows you to find a countermeasure. Once you find out it will go for the heart. There are no possible counters for Assassin's secret technique, even when you know about it. If there is a countermeasure, it is only not to let him use it. Except she still dodged it. To beat it, she must attack him with her strongest blow before Assassin uses that technique.
なるほど。確かに、手加減など許される相手ではなかったようだ。
She lowers her arms. She lowers her sword as if to stick it into the ground. She glares at Assassin who is approaching her.
ほう、そうか。ようやくその気になったか、セイバー。
No, Illya does not survive the Heaven's Feel route either. I say that in my very first lore video, so I guess I've already spoiled it ages ago. Assassin stops descending the steps and readies himself for a certain kill. Saber looks at him bravely.
不満がないのはこちらも同じだ。我が一撃、受け切れるか、アサシンのサーバント。
Saber releases her own restraints. The air shakes. As if acting in response to her will, the sword erupts with a massive amount of wind. Assassin retreats a bit. It is only natural as the wind pressure released from Saber is extraordinary. Not only Assassin, but even the large firm trees of the forest are shaking and creaking. Dino, you're being mean. I don't like you. It is a flow of wind like an explosion. The trapped air is released and explodes outward. Raging wind that would easily blow away a normal person is coming out from Saber's sword. For the record, any character in any fictional work ever that survives something apparently perilous of any kind is technically plot armor. It's just a matter of how far-fetched it seems and how contradictory it is to the things they've said prior. That is the power of her sword. Invisible air is a sword that has wind sealed in it. The sword that covers itself in compressed wind changes the reflection of light to make it look invisible. So this phenomenon occurs once the wind is released. The released wind seeks escape and emits itself chaotically into the surroundings. In that instant, it is the commanding magic of the sword that allows her to freely manipulate the raging wind. With Saber possessing incredible amounts of magical energy, she should be able to hold this boundary field for a few minutes. As proof, her sword is still invisible, even though she has already released this much wind.
さながら台風といったところだが、しかし。
The power of the raging wind does not abate. The wind emitting from Saber's sword is about to engulf Assassin.
この程度のはずがない。その奥にあるもの、見せてもらうぞ、セイバー。
Assassin closes in against the blinding raging wind. Saber's arms move to attack Assassin, who is calmly advancing in the strong wind that allows no approach. The sword clad in wind roars and... End of interlude.
なんだあれ。
What greets me at the Ryudo Temple is a typhoon-like sound of wind.
セイバーだよな。
At the top of the steps in front of the temple gates is an armored figure like Saber, confronting a figure in a kimono. The wind must be surrounding Saber, as the trees on the mountain are creaking as if being pushed by her.
くそ、近すぎるのかよ、これ。
I'm just saying, the only reason that this is frustrating is because Nasu writes something like, oh, this is a spear that will guaranteed pierce the heart. And then he writes a character who just doesn't. Like, you could say that this is a blade that definitely tries its damnedest to go for the heart, has a really good reputation for shanking people straight in the heart every single time, but that doesn't mean it's infallible. And Ortoria is just that good that she dodges to this infallible, weapon. Same thing goes with the rolling out of the way from Kojiro Sasaki. You could argue she didn't even face the attack. She got out of the way, completely out of the range, before it even happened. Whereas when they say it's impossible to avoid, that means if you're facing it head on, you can't get past it. I can't even open my eyes because of the strong wind. I manage to get to the steps looking down. The wind gets stronger.
ダメだ、これじゃ。
Get near Saber. I can see Saber fighting someone way up there, but I can't do anything. No, first of all, even if I do make it up there, in all this wind, it'll only be a burden to her. My left hand aches again. The command spell in my hand is throbbing. I don't know what it means, but I can't help it because that image flashes in my head every time it throbs.
くそ、こうなったらやる気だ。
I reach out to the steps with my eyes closed. I lie down, trying not to be blown by the wind, and start to move upwards. Technically speaking, if they were all summoned in their respective countries, what matters most is whose turf you're fighting on. Is it a home game, or is it an away game, kind of? Because as soon as you take someone like Vlad out of his territory, he loses that advantage. The wind just gets stronger. Something must be happening above, as even I, an amateur magus, can feel an enormous amount of magical energy is about to be released. I did hear about Godochu. I mean, I'm not that big of a Pokemon nut anymore. I used to be when I was a kid. And so I just look at him like, okay. Artoria used to be a man in the original design. So it's like, yay, everyone has prototype designs. My command spell throbs. It's as if it's as if it's warning me about the wind, and about something that is going to happen above me.
待て、もしかしてこれ。あいつ、あんな体で何を無茶。
Yes, but the question is Shirou Archer famous for being in Japan? Not particularly. Yeah, it's the fame that one has within their own culture that gives them that strength. Should she be even doing this at all? Saber cannot replenish her magical energy, so she shouldn't be using her magical energy readily. She has to leave the fighting to me and stay as my backup, or her magical energy will run out and... I get up and run up the stairs. This is no time to be crawling. I don't know what Saber is planning to do, but I have to stop her. I know that. It must be luck that I avoided it. Something like a dagger flies across right in front of me as I try to run up the temple gate.
誰だ。
I look toward the trees in the mountain off to the side of the stairs. There's no mistake about it. I didn't notice because of the strong wind before, but someone else is hiding near here.
ふざけやがって。こそこそと隠れてないで出てこい。
I raise my voice. That voice should have been drowned out by the wind. Echoes through the area, surprising even me.
風が止んだ。
A Futanari is a pseudo-male. I look up at the temple gate. There is a man in a kimono holding a long sword, and Saber's back.
そこまでにしておけ、セイバー。その被験、盗み見ようとする輩がいる。
The man in the kimono says with a faint smile. He is staring into the forest like I am.
このまま続ければ、我らだけの勝負にはなるまい。
You can... I mean, it came out on PC originally. They made a version of it for the PlayStation 2 called Rialta Nua, and that got ported onto the PlayStation Vita, and I think that's the last time it had ever been touched.
生き残った者に、そこに潜んだ恥知らずが襲いかかるか、それともお前の被験を盗み見るだけが目的なのか。どちらにせよ、あまり気乗りのする話ではないな。
I'm not a fan of doing the dirty in public. We should break this up right now. Wait until we can get a room and finish this. The man says so with disinterest and starts to go up the stairs.
待て、決着をつけないつもりか、アサシン。
お前がこの三門を越えるというのであらば決着はつけよう。何者であれ、この門をくぐることは私が許さない。
Who was the third one? I know there's Artoria. I know there's... I forgot. Oh, Ku. Gotcha. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the fame. I don't know how to measure the fame between King Arthur, Hercules. I would think Hercules has the most fame of all of them.
だが、あいにくと私の役目はそれだけでな。帰るというのであらば止める気はない。まあ、そこに隠れているたわけは別だが、気に入らぬ相手であれば死んでも倒産し、生きても返さん。
The man called assassin goes up the stairs.
踊らされたな、セイバー。だが、もう一人の気配に気がつかなかった私も同じだ。あのままでおけば危険のすべてを味わえたであろうが、良いところで邪魔が入った。そなたにとっては良好であったか。
Saber is hanging her head in regret. The killing intent fades away, not because of Assassin's words, but because Saber herself must know it is disadvantageous to try to fight now.
そら、迎えも来ている。そこにいる小僧はお前のマスターであろう。盗み見をするたわけが、その小僧に標的を変える前に立ち去るがいい。
An assassin disappears. He must have become a spirit, and it must be his demonstration that he will not attack us unless we advance. Saber does not say anything. She just has her back turned to me, as she quickly stands there.
Oi! Saber!
There's no answer, even when I call out to her. I think it's strange, so I start to go up the stairs. Dude, Jesus would have resurrection, obviously. The armor Saber had on suddenly disappears. The girl in her defenseless blue clothes sways without turning around. I stop Saber with my arms as she falls back down the stairs. Saber does not move at all. She is unconscious with her eyes closed in pain. Finally home. It has taken 2 hours to carry Saber back from Ryudo Temple. Hello! Hey, we got Deku in the chat. There were lots of problems, but we managed to get home safely. I lay Saber down in the hallway. Saber was really light. She only weighed about 40 kilograms, so I wouldn't normally have been this tired. But that's only if the weight isn't moving. I didn't know what was causing such a hard task to carry a sleeping human, a girl too. The fatigue is great, not physically, but mentally. It's because my attention was disrupted by things like her body's softness, and having her breathing softly right by me.
まったく、なんだって気を失うんだよ、いきなり。
I look at the sleeping Saber. She must not be completely unconscious. She looks like she's about to open her eyes if I call out her name, even though she's sleeping like a corpse. Damn. There were so many things I wanted to say when I left the house, but I can't say anything when she makes a sleeping face like that.
いいさ。目を覚ましたらとっちめてやるからな。
Ooh, you're gonna have such a talk when you wake up, miss. I murmur. Artoria's like, yes, mom! And the instant I reach out to carry Saber again.
まあいいけど、シローがどんな趣味してて何をしてるかなんて私には関係ないから。
For some reason, Tosaka is in the hallway even though it's past 2 in the morning.
父 坂。
何よ、お化けでも見たような顔しちゃって。別に文句はないから続けていいわよ。私は水飲みに起きただけだし。
いや違う、これは違う、すごく違う。その話せば長くなるんだが、つまりセイバーを部屋に連れて行こうとしただけなんだが、俺の言ってることを分かってくれるか？
ええ、まあそれなりに。
嘘つけ、全然分かってない口ぶりだぞ今の。
だから分かってるってば。セイバーが一人で戦いに行ってシローはそれを止めてきたんでしょ。で何らかのトラブルがあってセイバーが気絶して戻ってきた。どう？これでいい？
You're so smart, Reen. I love you.
すごい、全問正解だ。けどなんだってそこまで分かるんだよお前。
わかるわよ。セイバーが単独で戦いを仕掛ける可能性は高かったし、サーバントが戦いを始めればマスターにだって伝わるわ。だからこういう展開も十分予測範囲なわけ。
Dude, Reen's skirt is like my favorite skirt in all of anime.
そうか、それはいいけど。
Her casual wear is some of my favorite. It looks very snuggable. I like
どう
how
するの？
it has lots of folds in it, but it's still pretty form-fitting.
ここに寝かしてたら
Kinda hard to
いくらサ
combine
ーバン
the
ト
two.
でも風邪ひくと思うけど。
いやだから部屋に連れて行こうと思って今。
I was going to carry her, but it's hard to do so when she's watching.
父さか、悪いけどセイバーを運んでくれないか？
私が？まあいいけど。じゃあお茶でも入れてくれる？少し二人の話に興味があるから。
Tosaka picks up Saber. I'm uneasy about her being so understanding, but as long as I've asked her to do so, I have to go prepare some tea. Tosaka takes Saber to my room. I am preparing tea in the kitchen.
お茶って日本茶じゃないよな。紅茶って言ってもティーバッグの紅茶しかないぞうち。
Most of what Sakura does in Heaven's Feel isn't her fault. Well, it can't be helped if we don't have it. I decide she can complain if she wants, and I make tea with a tea bag.
シロ、ちょっといい？
I never admired a skirt before, but if I did, I only hope I'm as astute as you, Daikun. Oh, Tosaka's back.
なあ、ちょっと待ってくれ、すぐに行く。
I put the 2 teacups on a tray and head to the living room. Yeah, but if Shirou suddenly announced his true name to anyone, the only people who would give a fuck are people who actually know who Shirou is. I put the 2 teacups on a tray and head to the living room. There. Next to Tosaka is Saber, changed into her normal clothes.
セイバー、
Well, that was quick.
どうして眠ってたんじゃなかったのか？
眠ってたわよ。けど、そういつまでも続く眠りじゃないし。
I do not know the full circumstances of how Ishtar became a pseudo-servant with Reen. I don't remember. Well, it's Grand Order, and that's not far enough for me to know without looking it up.
どうも、一気に膨大な魔力を使おうとして、体の方から一方的に機能を停止させられたみたいね。
Other than Reen is a damn good vessel for stuff like that, I guess, as a
その
maid.
ままじゃショートするから、強制的に電源を切るってやつ。
Yeah, but Reen is not a thought. Saber is quiet as Tosaka explains.
お前、
Seeing her usual attitude, my complaints return.
セイバー、お前だ。自分が何をしたのか分かってるのか？
わからないわけはないでしょう。私は竜道寺に赴き、アサシンのサーバントと戦いました。その折、 私たちの戦いを監視していた第三のサーバントに気がつき、戦いを中断しましたが。
違う、そんなことを言ってるんじゃない。
Well, I don't know what Ishtar looks like when not inside Reen, so there you go.
俺が言いたいのはどうして戦ったのかってことだ。
またそれですか。サーバントが戦うのは当然のことです。シロこそ、マスターであるあなたがなぜ私に戦うなというのです。
いや、それは。
I unconsciously hesitate to reply. Well, battles are inevitable as long as I've decided to fight as a master. I know I'm contradicting myself by telling Saber not to fight. Okay, I will look that up. I can't let something like that happen again.
私の方こそ聞きたい。シロは戦いを嫌っているようですが、そんなことで聖杯戦争に生き残る気があるのかと。あなたの方針に従っていては、他のマスターに倒されるだけではないのですか。
Of course not. I will repel dangers that come at me, and I don't intend to get killed helplessly. But completely aside from that, I don't want Saber fighting.
違う、戦うのを嫌ってるんじゃない。俺はそう。
It must be much simpler than that. In short,
その女の子が傷つくのはダメだ。そんなの男として見過ごせない。だからお前に戦わせるぐらいなら俺が自分で戦う。
私が女だから戦わせないだと。
Oh, you said it. You said it.
正気ですか、あなたは。サーバントはマスターを守るものです。私たちが傷つくのは当然であり、私たちはそのために呼び出されたものに過ぎない。サーバントに性別など関係ないし、そもそも無人である私を女扱いするつもりですか。今の言葉は訂正してください、シロ。
We need to get it through people's heads that warrior and woman can be completely together. Saber comes at me with a glare, but I won't be pushed back by her pressure. What is she saying? That she is a knight before she is a woman? The two can be together, goddamn right! Saying such unreasonable things with that small body of hers that even I can carry.
誰が訂正なんてするか。そりゃセイバーは強いかもしれないけど、それでも女の子だろ。つまんないことにこだわるな、バカ。
つまらないことにこだわっているのはあなたではないですか。まさか女性に守護されるのが嫌だとでも言うつもりですか。この身はすでに英霊。そのようなさまつごとなど忘れなさい。
Shirou just needs to, reevaluate the fact that he doesn't want Saber to get hurt because he likes her. That's the truth. He won't say it until later, I guess, but he likes her. He doesn't want to see her get hurt. Not because she's a woman, but because she is special to him already from the moment he saw her.
とにかくセイバーが良くても俺は嫌だ。だいたい自分の代わりに戦ってもらうなんて間違いだったんだ。俺はそんな。
I can't allow someone to get hurt in place of saving me. I should be the one doing the saving. I have been working hard to become a person who can help others like my father, so...
くそ、いいな。とにかくセイバーは戦うな。戦いは俺がする。それなら文句はないだろう。セイバーの望み通り戦うって言ってるんだから。
無茶を言う人ですね、あなたは。人間がサーバントと戦えると思っているのですか。シローでは戦いにすらならないと実感しているでしょう。ランサーに襲われた時を思い出してください。あの時私が現れなければ間違いなくシローは殺されていた。それはどのようなサーバントが相手でも同じです。
そんなのやってみなくちゃわからない。あの時は何の準備もなかっただけだ。けど今なら対策なんていくらでも立てられるんだから、やりようによっては寝首をかくことぐらいできる。
少子な。シローの立てた守りなど神も同然です。
There you go.
今すごいこと言ったな、セイバー。
あなたこそサーバントを侮っている。人の身で英霊を打倒しようなどと何を思い上がっているのですか。
Saber and I glare at each other. It's no use. It looks like this conversation is going nowhere, with no compromise in sight.
違うわ、セイバー。シローはサーバントを侮っているわけじゃない。そのあたりを誤解しちゃうと話が進まないから口を挟ませてもらうけど。
リン、それはどういうことですか。
要するにね、そいつ純粋にあなたが傷を負うのを嫌がってるのよ。ね、自分のことよりセイバーの方が大切なんでしょ、あんたは。
Tosaka looks at me.
そんなことないぞ。俺は別にセイバーが大切なんて言ってない。
Shirou, you're such an ass. Just be honest with yourself.
嘘嘘。そうでもなければ自分で戦うなんて言えないわ。だってあなた自分じゃサーバントに勝てないって分かってるんでしょ。それでも戦うっていうのは自分よりセイバーのが大事ってことじゃない。
Well, it's not like that if she says so, but...
だから無茶でも戦う。勝てないって分かっていながら勝とうとする。その結果が自分の死でも構わない。なぜならあんたの中ではどうしてか知らないけど自分より他人の方が大切だからよ。
No, I didn't mean that at all.
そういうことよ。わかるでしょ、セイバー。あのバーサーカー相手にあなたをかばうようなバカな。
Well, Shirou seems to have a pretty optimistic view about humanity, and Mordred clearly doesn't. Even though she wants to rule over humans, she acknowledges, kind of in a way like Gilgamesh, that humans are just kind of pathetic, rotten, selfish creatures. I don't know how much of Tosaka's explanation Saber understood, but Saber takes a deep breath and looks at me.
シロ、
なんだよ、セイバー。
あなたが戦うことは認めます。ですが、それならば私にも考えがある。
だから、
We are getting close, in my opinion, to a pseudo 18 plus scene. One that I actually can show on the stream.
シロの時間が許す限り、私はあなたに剣を教える。それを認めるのなら、私もシロの意見を認めますが。
Does that mean she will train me in swordsmanship? Because she allows me to fight from now on?
待った。それは心の贅肉よ、セイバー。シローに剣を教える？やめてよ。そんな気休めでサーバントに太刀打ちできるわけないじゃない。
Mordred wouldn't like Gilgamesh because Gilgamesh would treat her like a woman.
それは当然です。ですが知らないよりはマシでしょう。少なくとも戦闘時の迷いは薄れます。あとはシロー本人の決意にかけるだけですが、実践とは得てしてそういうものではないですか。向かないものに。
まあ言われてみればそっか。
Reen's face right there, it just makes me want to pet her. She's got wonderful, like, hair. It reminds me of a puppy.
殴り合う覚悟ってのは一度殴り合ってみないと一生つかないものね。
What the? Kana, you alright?
はい。ですから一度、いえ、一度と言わず時間の許す限り、シローには戦闘の結果としての死を体験させ、戦いに慣れてもらわなければ。
Okay, puppy. The two talk dangerously.
ちょっと待て。俺はいいなんて一言も。
じゃあ私は魔術講座にしとく。
Yay! Lessons for the inept Shirou.
セイバーが体を鍛えるんなら 私は知識を育てるわね。もう初めからそういう約束だったし、明日から本格的に鍛え直してやりますか。
It's kind of sad that the one route he does the most training is when he is at his least strong. Like, Shirou is not particularly strong or useful in this route, despite all the training he does. But you could argue half of his power is almost never his anyway. Shirou only gets his powers, his strength rather, in, Unlimited Blade Works because he's fighting and absorbing bits of Archer's knowledge, which is his knowledge, but due to a weird time paradox. And in Heaven's Feel, there's something completely different at stake.
お願いします。リンがそうしてくれるなら、私も剣のみに集中できる。
いいっていいって。じゃあ話も決まったことだし解散しましょう。明日はいろいろと忙しそうだから。
That said, it would be really fun to learn Magecraft from Rin. Tosaka waves goodbye and disappears into the outbuilding.
私も休みます。シロウも休憩を取ってください。明日は道場で汗を流してもらいますから。
In the living room are the untouched teas, and myself standing there dumbfounded.
いや、だから俺は一言もさ。
The words I murmur are ignored. Well, the already confusing situation looks like it would get even stranger. I can't even guess what will happen tomorrow.
ねえよ。とにかく体力だけは温存しなくちゃ。
You can all spout like plot armor or whatever, and, I've come to understand all of those things about Fate, and those are probably not my favorite parts of Fate in the first place, but I've come to accept the entire visual novel as something I genuinely enjoy. Everything starts from my body. Well, you could say that I could only rely on the hope that if my body is well prepared, I can overcome any hardships. Sword and Magic 1.
できれば誰も悲しまない方がいい。
In the Dean Stay Night route, he just randomly gets stronger because they're trying to wedge in Unlimited Blade Works crap. And it actually comes off as really awkward.
自分程度の力添えで周りが幸せなら、それはこの上なく住みやすい世界だと思うんだ。
That was Kiritsugu's favorite phrase. The man who was a superhero to me was saying that he thought he was a failure. He didn't even need to explain it to me. The world of the young me was so different from the world of the adult Kiritsugu that the passing grade to be a superhero was different. For me as a child, the house was my only world. So it was enough for me if I could keep protecting my father, Fujine, myself, and the shed that I loved. I only tried to protect the ones I could see. All plot armors have protagonists! I only tried protecting the ones I could see, but maybe Kiritsugu wanted to do something about even the ones he couldn't see.
若い頃は向こう道でね。
I was reckless when I was young.
世の非常を呪うことで自らを育んでいた。世界が非常な
That
ら
shed is in so much danger.
それ以上に非常になることを武器にして
I will not be doing all of the dead ends.
貫こうとした。
I'm letting you guys choose, so if you happen to choose by majority vote one that leads down a bad end, you'll get that bad end, but I'm not trying to go for them. There will always be someone that cannot be saved. It is impossible to save everyone. If I have to lose 500 to earn 1,000, I will abandon 500 and save the lives of 900. But I thought you wanted... Oh, wait, what? I thought you wanted 1,000. Your math sucks. That is the most efficient method. That is the ideal. Kiritsugu once said that. Of course, I got mad. I really got mad, because I knew that without being told, because I myself was saved like that. I don't even need to be told something as obvious as that. But still, I believed that someone would be a superhero if they saved everyone, even though they think like that. It may be an idealistic thought, or an impossible pipe dream, but a superhero is someone who tries to save everyone in spite of that.
そうだね、シロ。結果は一番大事だ。けどそれとは別に、そうであろうとする心が。
Have I played FGO VR? No, but I've looked at the videos. I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation VR just to... You know, it sounds like something I would totally do. Buy PlayStation VR so I could stare at Artoria happily swinging on a swing set or something. But... that's a lot of money for that one thing, and there's not much game to it. Or Mashu sitting on an exercise ball. It's fucking glorious, but I guess I don't need to buy it when I can watch a video of it. And the fact that it's in Japanese. I hope you've seen that AMV of I Need a Hero, because that's actually really fun. After all, it's rare for me to remember something from such a long time ago. I must be in a deep sleep. That must be true, as it's rare for me to dream at all.
Shirou, 起きてください。そろそろ朝食ではないですか?
Breakfast time with Artoria. See? As proof, I'm in the shameful situation of Saber having to wake me up.
何?
I raise myself from the futon. It's 6:30. Damn it, I slept in by an hour and a half. Fuck me. Bright sunlight shines in from the outside.
シロ、朝です。朝食の支度はいいのですか?
He says it's around winter. The freaking sun is not out at 6:30 a.m. in the winter. It's not. In front of me is Saber's discontented face.
ねえ、過ごした。すぐに起きる。
私に謝る必要はないと思いますが、
I need
ゆ
a
っくりしている余裕がない
Shirou.
のは事実
I'm
です。
holding up for a
先
Shirou
ほ
till
ど、
the end
さ
of
く
the
らとリンが揉め
night.
ていたようですから。
さくらと遠坂が揉めていた?
What's that about? Hold on, don't get me cornered into an incomprehensible situation right when I get up.
それって遠坂の部屋でか?
いいえ、今です。私も通りかかっただけですから、詳しくは知りませんが。
わかった。とにかく急ぐ。
I have something I need to do before that.
何でしょうか、シロ。
おはよう、セイバー。起こしてくれて助かった。
I greet her. Then I really make my way to the hallway. But arguing with Sakura, what's Tosaka doing? Dude, my brother's in Japan. He tells me about having to pretty much wear, you know, cleated shoes when it's that icy out. Japan definitely has some pretty hardcore snow depending on where you're at. But I see your point. I run into the living room. There. There's no sign of Sakura in the living room, and Tosaka is watching the weather forecast by herself.
おはよう。朝っぱらから人の名前を叫ぶなんて穏やかじゃないわね。
She turns around as if asking me what's going on. That's weird. It doesn't seem like she's been arguing with Sakura.
ああ、おはよう。って遠坂、なんでもさくらと揉めたって聞いたんだが、本当か?
え？あ、そっか。セイバーから聞いたのか。ええ、客観的に見ればそういうことになるけど、別に大したことじゃないわよ。
She listened? Is that something you can say easily? She means she made Sakura stop coming here, right?
バカな。その話、さくらは前にも断ってるじゃないか。それを繰り返したところで、さくらが承諾するはずが。
ないけど、交換条件を出したら帰ってくれたわよ。さくらが1週間ここに来なければ、 私はおとなしく家に戻るって言ったの。それで交渉成立。
Yeah, but I want you here longer
しぶ
for
しぶ
than
だ
a
けど
week.
帰って言ったわ。
A week is so
あ
short.
そうそう。シローによろしくだって。
Then the odds of Shirou surviving a week in the Holy Grail War is pretty low. She did something so selfish without telling me. You can't stop Sakura from coming. She comes all the time. She kind of has to, unfortunately. No, I'm wrong. Tosaka was just doing something I should have done already.
そうだった。悪い。朝から面倒を押し付けちまった。気分悪くしただろう。
I'd rather have Reen as my president right now. Like, totally.
いや、別に面倒でも嫌でもなかったけど、なんだってそんなこと言うわけ、シロ？
いや、遠坂、さくらと仲が良かっただろう。なのに、面と向かって出ていけなんて2回も言うのは嫌だったはずだ。だから悪かったって。しっかりしなくちゃいけないのに、また遠坂に負担をかけた。
いいけどそんなの。私だって自分の安全第一でさくらを追い出したんだし、シローにそう謝られる筋合いなんてないわ。
自分の安全第一ってなんでさ？
だってシンジがマスターだったんでしょ。あいつのことだから、シロんとこにさくらがいるって分かったら目の敵にするに決まってるもの。だからシンジとの決着がつくまではさくらはここにいさせない方がいいのよ。
I see. She's right now that she mentions it. I don't think Shinji was lying when he said he wouldn't tell Sakura anything. Shinji is lying through every orifice in his body, but having his sister Sakura here might give him the wrong idea.
だよな。シンジから見れば、さくらを人質に取ったように見えるもんな。
そういうこと。もっともそんなことは別にして、ここが危険なことに変わりはないでしょ。あんまり頻繁に夜出歩かせるのもなんだし、しばらくは遠慮してもらった方がいいのよ。
ああ、そうだな。さくらには悪いけど、後で謝って許してもらおう。
But I won't be able to tell her why, even when that time comes. It's really getting to me. It's depressing that I've rejected Sakura, who comes to help me all the time like this. It's better than letting her die, you dumbass.
さっき人を怒鳴りつけてくれた異性はどこに行ったのかしらね。エミヤ君はそんなにさくらがいないと寂しいのかな？
Tosaka makes an evil face. Crap. I knew she would make fun of me if I showed weakness, and now I've done it.
ほっといてくれ。さくらはうちの平和のシンボルだったんだよ。藤姉と俺だけじゃ足りないところを補ってくれてたんだ。それをこっちの都合で追い返したんだから、気だって沈む。
なんだ、よくわかってるじゃない。それだけ言えれば合格よ。少しは勝ち切ってのが出てきたみたいね。
Interesting.
何が言いたいんだよ、遠坂は。
That's tricky. How Mordred and Shirou Archer basically would get along.
わからない？つまりね、戦いが終わればさくらは戻ってくるでしょ。シロは聖杯なんていらないって言うけど、それなら今まで会ってくれた平穏のために戦えばいい。ほら、目的がはっきりしていいじゃない？
Emiya, heroic spirit Emiya anyway, his point of development seems like he'd almost be somebody who would tease Mordred. Tosaka says so with a big smile. If she puts it like that, I can only agree. Jeez, how should I say this? Once again, I realize that this person is both infinitely ill-natured and really great.
じゃあしばらくさくらちゃんは来ないの？
That said, there's definitely that quality, at least about Shirou, before he becomes all depressed and emo Emiya, or whatever you want to call him. The one that wants to kill himself, anyway. Before that, you know, there's this side of Shirou that you could argue is inhuman, lacking humanity in the same way that Artoria had. That he doesn't care about himself as long as he's helping others, and Artoria was the same kind of person, and Mordred actually really liked that about Artoria. You know, she was a homunculus, wasn't human, so for people saying she wasn't human, it kind of made her feel compatible, I guess. So I think there's definitely room to make a pretty amicable relationship with them. But I imagine it would be more exciting and fun to have, like, conflicts here and there between them. And overall, they're on the same side, but yeah.
私がいなくたって死にゃしないんだから。それにね、さくらちゃんがいないんなら余計私がしっかりしなくちゃダメじゃない。シロだって男の子だもん。万が一があったら懲戒免職よ。
なことな。
Unfortunately, man's nature does not let me declare that it won't happen.
エミヤ君、何かしらね、今の止めは。
I am a male, therefore, if I'm given the chance to put it in, I'll put it in. Yeah, that would also piss off feminists. Tosaka's stare is painful.
ないと思う。これはただの下宿じゃないんだ。俺だって分かってる。
そう。よかった。やっぱりエミヤ君は信用できますね、先生。当然です。シローは私でもちょっと趣味に走りすぎたかっていうぐらい落ち着いてるんだから。
Tosaka smiles while Fujine puffs with pride. Saber silently watches them while eating. This is only the second day, but I don't think I'll ever get used to this atmosphere.
あ、そうそうシロー。弓道部のことなんだけどね。三辻さんが怪我したっていう話知ってる？
三辻が？なんだ、また他の部のやつと喧嘩でもしたのか、あいつ。で、怪我の方はどうなんだよ。割と深いのか。
Artemis isn't a trap? What? I mean, unfortunately, if you get with Artemis as a servant, it means that you also have the stupid bear around, but...
うん、それは大丈夫。軽い捻挫だって。学校の帰り道に怪しいやつに襲われたそうよ。あの子って俊足でしょ。スパーッと勢いよく逃げたんだけど、最後に転んで怪我したみたい。
そうか。大事がなくてよかった。けど、よりによってあいつにね。命知らずというか、どちらにせよ間抜けな犯人だったな。俺はてっきり。
てっきり逃げたんじゃなくてノックアウトしたって思ったんでしょう。
Artemis has the male trait because she's cheating the system. That's like lying on your driver's license or something. Indeed, she knows Mitsuzuri Ayako well.
うん。あいつが逃げるなんてめったにないから。しかし、そうか。三辻のやつも俗には弱かったのか。ま、いいんじゃないか。それぐらいのイベントが起きないと、あいつに女らしさを教えるのは不可能だ。
Approving, I eat the well-cooked rice.
ねえねえ、エミヤ君。
Then, Tosaka-rin pats my shoulder with a smile.
私からもちょっと耳寄りな話してあげよっか。
What is it?
なんだよ。 今の話以上に耳寄りな話は難しいぞ。本気で。
うん、今まで黙ってたけどね、私と綾子って仲良しなの。休みの日は2人で遊びに行くぐらいの仲って知ってた？
Yay! Hold on. Why are she and Ayako good friends?
はい。
今の話、一言一句間違えずに伝えてあげるから安心して。エミヤくんも喜んでたって言ったら、綾子ったらそりゃあもう瓦10枚はぶち抜くぐらいに喜ぶんじゃないかな。
訂正したい。今のは言葉のあやだ。あまり人様に話すような発言じゃないんで、黙っていてくれるととても助かる。
そうなの？なら黙っていてもいいけど、それなりの条件がないときついかな。ほら、ついポロッと口に出ることってあるじゃない？
お前な、謙虚なセリフを言ってんのににんまり笑ってるってのは良くないぞ。
あら、ごめんなさい。
That is
別に
awful,
楽しいわけじゃ
Valk.
ないから誤解しないでね。
That's horrible. Oh no, I understand. You really are having fun.
わかった。これから朝食は洋風にする。さっきお前が言ってた朝飯作るならパンにしろという提案も受け入れていい気になったり。
上出来ね。マーマレードだけじゃなくてイチゴのジャムも忘れないでくれると嬉しいわ。
ったく、日本の朝を何だと思ってやがる、この外国かぶれ。お前一人の趣味で朝飯を買いやがって、コッポーくん。
いいえ、それは違います。朝食がパンになるのは私も嬉しい。加えて半熟の卵を用意していただければ文句はないのですが。
And Saber adds her opinion.
ああ、そうですか。分かったよ。洋食にすればいいんだろ。くそ。さくらが洋食にしたからって調子づきやがって。お望み通り明日から朝はパンにするから、それで文句はないな。ならさっきの話は他言無用。絶対に三つ釣りにはバラすなよ。
I look away from the two with a and start eating. I went tsundere on their asses. And then...
なんでそんな無駄なことするのかな。
Fujine, who has watched our conversation with wonder, murmurs.
なんだよ。無駄ってなんだよ、藤根。
だって遠坂さんが話さなくても私が三つ釣りさんに話しちゃうじゃん。こんな面白い話黙ってられないよ、私。
Fujine eats, after nodding that it's a problem. No. I have to come up with something to countermeasure real soon, or I'll really lose my position. Breakfast ends and it's now 7:30. It's rare, but Fujine is still at the house, and suggests with a smile that we should go to school together. But I can't do that. The decision last night, as long as I said I would fight without relying on Saber, I can't be so easygoing. I have to put my extra time into fighting. I don't have time for school. Thank God. I mean, you'll be able to go to school all the other years you're not dead.
それじゃ行こっか。戸締まりはいい？シロ。
いや、戸締まりはいいよ。俺、今日学校休むから。
Good luck telling your teacher you're skipping. I raise my hand in goodbye and see Tosaka and Fujine off. Fujine freezes for a few
学校
seconds.
休むってどういうことよ。
Yes, I know who Tsaya 4 is. It seems Tosaka said Fujine wanted to say. Tsaya started making lore videos after mine, and whatever. It's free speech, or whatever.
そうよ、シロ。
It's a little unfortunate to have competition, admittedly, but I don't really consider it competition because I like to try and make my videos completely different.
いや、傷が痛んでるんだ。気温が下がると古傷って痛むだろ。そんな感じ。
I can't remember if Shirou takes a day off in the Unlimited Blade Works route or not.
嘘だけど、それで勘弁してくれ、藤根。何も学校が嫌ってわけじゃないんだ。やることがあって。
もう、そんな言い方されたら私の負けじゃない。シローが事情を話さない時っていつもそうなんだもん。昔っからそうだよね。
It seems Fujine understands even though she's complaining.
そういうわけだ。学校の方は遠坂に任せる。
そう。まあエミヤくんがいようがいなかろうがこっちには支障はないし、確かに悪くない選択よ、それ。
ああ、留守は任せてくれ。しばらくはバイトも休むから家はそう開けないよ。
わかった。それじゃあ行ってくるね、シロ。怪我で学校を休むんだから。
Doing collaboration? That's not a horrible idea. That really is not a horrible idea at all. I've never even once considered it though. Huh.
それじゃあね。今回はいいけど次からは事前に相談してよね、こういうことは。
さて、雑巾がけぐらいしとかないとな。
I already told Saber to come here in a little while. I always do the minimum cleaning necessary, but it's been a few years since I last had a contest with someone. It'd be impolite to the dojo and Saber if I don't at least clean the floor.
しかしあれだな。剣の修行って言っても何をやらされるのやら。
I fought Kiritsugu a few times with Shinai, but neither of us considered form, and it was more like amateurs, beating each other up. I never intended to take kendo seriously, and I was only taught what to do if an opponent had a long weapon.
そもそも道具を使って喧嘩するのは苦手だったな。作ったり直したりする方にしか関心がないんだから。
The tricky thing here is that I try to keep my channel not just exclusively Fate stuff, even though that is clearly the most popular. So it's a bit unfortunate that if I were able to focus 100% on just Fate stuff, which I don't necessarily want to do anyway, that would be kind of the only way to stay up with certain things. Instead, I'd rather do a really good job of the servants that I do cover, and I definitely plan to cover them all. But doing things like covering the next servant right as they're being available in FGO seems like there's already quite the market for anyway. I don't think my efforts would be best spent in that direction, so hopefully I can make views on my own terms without resorting to that. In that regard, this is the first time I will be seriously studying swordsmanship. It seems Saber's style is different from Kendo, but it should have similarities, and it shouldn't be so confusing that I can't follow it. I hear the door. Saber must have arrived on time. That's good, as I just finished cleaning too. Ideally, I would love it if all these channels covering Fate stuff would be looked at as like a pretty large network where we're all offering something a little bit different, and people really enjoy all that content. That would be ideal to me, because I definitely have a more nostalgic approach to Fate, and I love them. More so the classic servants than the newer ones, and I like to cover the stories once they're fully told and extra dramatic, rather than just speculating and throwing together a couple things I may have been able to find on Wiki, because there's, I haven't played the English FGO events yet. They're not out yet.
待たせたな。今日からここで手ほどきをしてもらうわけだけど。
どうかしましたか、シロ。何か意外なものを見るような顔をしていますが。
いや、セイバーの服がそのままだったから驚いた。
Artoria doesn't need to change armor for your
あっ
sake.
ちの格好で来るのかと思ってたから。
We're training with swords, and my image of Saber fighting in that armor. So I selfishly imagined that.
はあ、武装している方がいいというのでしたら着替えますが。そうですね。私がどうかしていました。たとえ試合とはいえ、鎧をまとわないのはシローに失礼です。
But the last thing I want to be is like a one-trick pony where the only videos I can get any views on are Fade. That makes me very sad. It seems Saber has come up with a solution on her own too.
いや、別にそういうわけじゃない。ただの思い違いだからいいんだ。俺もどっちかっていうと、鎧姿より今の方がいい。
But like, yeah, if Saya makes a video on a certain character, like Saya's done most of the Apocrypha servants while I was finishing up the Fate Zero and Stay Night ones. I'm gonna do all the Apocrypha servants. This week's video is Frankenstein, actually. And then I've got Astolfo loaded up. I'll be doing Atalante. I'll be doing all of them. But, just in a different way at my own pace.
気が済まないって、確かに今から試合するぞって感じじゃないけど、セイバーが動きやすいって言うんなら問題ないだろう。昼間から鎧を着込んでたら。
それはそうですが、この服装で剣を振るうのはおかしくはないでしょうか。
なんでさ。
Artoria, it's a battle skirt.
おかしくなんかないぞ。俺、セイバーは鎧姿より今の方がいいと思う。
I don't, but it's also a nice outfit. I love Artoria in her Hollow Ataraxia costume, her formal wear there.
戦闘には耐えられないでしょう。セーバーとしては不向きな姿だと思うのですが。
Playing Hollow Ataraxia gives me like the warmest, most comfortable feeling because of all the happiness and slice of life for all these characters who went through so much hardship. Well, I put the rag I was using into the bucket and take 2 shinai down from the wall.
さて、それでどういった鍛錬をするんだ、セイバー。方針は全部セイバーに任せるから、無茶でも何でも言ってくれ。
I toss a shinai to Saber. Saber catches the shinai as if she's distracted and looks at me.
なんだよ。しないじゃダメか。まさか僕と。いや。真剣を使えってんじゃないだろうな。
What a Spartan! That's well beyond what I expected.
あ、いえ、そのようなことはありません。せっかく優れた試合用の模造刀があるのですから、こちらを使うことにしましょう。
Saber takes a deep breath quietly, and she's back to her usual self.
よかった。さすがに木刀で試合をするのは武装すぎる。で、本当に何をやればいいんだ？まず素振り500回とか走り込みとか、そういう体力作りからか。
その必要はないでしょう。私から見ても、シロウの運動能力は水準に達しています。これ以上肉体面、シロウは魔術師としては未熟ですが、戦士としては悲観したものではないと思います。
まあ、
That is a good compliment
それぐらいしか取り柄がなかったから。
coming from the master.
体を鍛えるのだけは魔術の才能がなくてもできたことだし。
それが幸いしたのでしょう。ランサーに襲われて死に至らなかったのは、シロウのそういう努力の賜物ですから。ですが、それは武器になるほどのものではありません。
Well, yeah, that's kind of the nature. Hollow Ataraxia is both news story and fan game, which is weird. And it kind of tries to juggle both back and forth. You know, it's like, during the daytime, Angermainyu in Shirou's body or whatever, like merged with Shirou, it's not just Angermainyu, are going about doing daily life of Shirou stuff. And at night, it goes to, you know, Bizette and her journey trying to fight in this non-existent Grail War that Angermainyu is perpetually creating so that she doesn't die.
人間には限界がある。シロウの体はその限界の域には程遠いし、突破することも難しいでしょう。ですから私が教えることは、ただ戦うことだけです。
戦うことだけってどういうことだ？今の口ぶりからして戦う方法を教えてくれるってわけじゃなさそうだけど。
当然です。一朝一夕で 戦闘技術など身につくはずがないでしょう。私にできることはマスターに1回でも多く戦いを味わってもらうことだけです。そもそも人に物を教えることは苦手なのですから、私に指示されても困ります。
She's not qualified like Shirou.
もしも
She'll
し
do her damnedest. Her way of training you is just to kick your ass. When she says that so proudly, as a student, I don't know how to reply.
つまり要するにただ試合をするだけってことかな。
ええ、ただそれだけです、マスター。
There's a lot of mana transferring going on in Hollow Ataraxia.
寸止めはなし。お互い相手を殺すつもりで打ち合いましょう。そうですね。1時間もすればどういうことなのか理解してもらえると思います。
Saber lightly grips the shinai, ready to start. Still not understanding, I follow Saber's example and grab the shinai. As soon as I do so... Ah! I died. The world turns upside down. In short, Saber is only trying to teach me one thing. The truth, that no matter what I do, no matter what scheme I come up with, I cannot ever beat someone I have no chance against. You're her punching bag.
これ本当に折れてるって間違いなく。
She's like, I found a good relationship. You can remain being a sexist pig, I'll put up with that. But in exchange, I get to beat the shit out of you with a stick.
折れているのならもっとたくましい腕になっています。重度の打ち身ですが、今のシロウならじきに回復するでしょう。
Dude, this is Shirou. He'll heal everything.
そうか。よし。ならもう少し
You
続
could
ける。
probably chop off his head, plop it back down on his body, wait an hour, and he'd be back in the move.
まだ続けるのですか、シロウ。確かに打ち身ではありますが、すぐに動いていいものではありません。
容赦なく人の腕に打ち込んできて何言ってんだ。いいぜ。セイバーが乗り気じゃないんならそう好き。
Opening. Or so you think. It doesn't work, of course.
人の話を聞いてください。明らかにシロウは疲労しています。そんな体ではせっかくの修練も無駄になるのですから、休憩を入れるべきです。
いやでもな、こう明らかに手加減されてるのに打たれっぱなしっていうのは情けない。せめて人たちセイバーの眉ぐらいは動かさなきゃ悔しくて倒れられん。
驚くというのでしたらもう十分驚いています。強情だとは思っていましたが、まさかこれほどとは思っていなかった。
悪かったな。根本的に負けず嫌いなんだ俺。
ええ、それは嫌というほど思い知りましたので結構です。ともかく休憩にしますから、シロウも市内を置いてください。
My only weird complaint is that Emiya, aka Nameless in Extra, is able to whip out an Extella, something that at least looks like and resembles to a certain extent Excalibur. It may not be nearly as good, and it may not actually be a divine construct like Excalibur is. So it makes me wonder if technically Shirou could summon something that looks actually like Aya rather, and functions kinda like Aya.
床も汗で滑りやすくなっている。極限状態での模擬戦でもなし、疲労困憊して足場も不確かなどという状態では意味がありません。
なんでさ、普通戦闘訓練ってのは最悪の状態を想定してやるもんだろ。なら
それこそ無意味です。いいですかシロウ。あなたがサーバントと戦うというのでしたら、体力は万全、足場は完全、逃走経路は確保済みという状況以外での戦闘は無意味です。あなたは全てが充実した状態でなければサーバントと戦いにさえならない。最悪の状態で戦うという時点であなたは選択を間違えているのです。
つまりこういう状態では間違って
To be honest, I almost feel like they wanted to give him Excalibur so bad that when they got called out on it, they're like, it's because of the moon cell. The moon cell let him do it. You know, like they just came up with that logic after the fact.
そういうことです。そうなってはどのような奇跡もシロを救いはしないでしょう。あなたの戦いはまず自身を
This is the Nasuverse. Rules can be broken anywhere.
模索することから始まる
And
の
they
です。
are.
納得。それじゃ
The more you say something's impossible, the more Nasu's gonna be like, and then troll you. I lean against the wall and slide down. I let out the air collected in my lungs. It should be air, but it's burning hot. While my body is burning with pain, I glance at the clock. It's past 11. We started around 9, so that means we've been doing this for about 2 hours. The first hour is just me getting beat up. Saber's blows would suddenly strike me and I'd faint slightly. I'd wake up, and then just when I thought I'd be careful next time, I'd be knocked out again. Anyways, I was beaten up repeatedly. It may be because my body got used to it, or my power came out of anger, but I can now manage to block the first blow. And the problem was after that. Well, after being shown such a skill difference, can a human readily attack back? The answer is, I get knocked out the instant I shrink back. After that, it's a mouse cornered by a cat. If I'm to be knocked out, no matter how I block a blow, all I can do is get desperate and attack. But of course, it's easily deflected, and I'm knocked out, but when I get used to it, to that as well. Ah, damn it. I start to gain composure to think something like that, and the instincts that let me understand I'll be dead the next second become keener. People usually call this being in the zone. So then I frantically went into defense. The instincts that tell me I'll be knocked out if that blow hits come at me in numbers, so as a living being it's only natural for me to avoid it. I would manage to elude Saber's barrage of attacks, but I would take a fatal blow while I'm waiting for an opening to counter, and I'd stand up to think I can manage longer this time. From time to time I would attack, thinking it'd be best to attack if I'm doomed anyway. The 2 hours were just spent repeating that process over and over. I don't know if I can get any stronger than this. I think this is just a match to help me get used to fighting. That's what she said. So that's why I won't panic or get too relaxed in front of my enemy. I'm just teaching my body that is always one mistake away from death. But still, if you ask me, this is meaningless. Oh, if this is meaningless, it's not. As I have no weapons, I believe this tension is the thing I have to value the most.
お疲れ様でした。どこか痛むところはありますか、シロ?
Before I realize it, Saber is right beside me. I'm so sweaty that I'm dripping onto the floor, but Saber is not even sweating.
痛まないところのが珍しいぐらいだ。ほんと。容赦なくやってくれたな。
Artori is like, these were my early days with Sir Kay and Merlin speaking in my head while I sleep. You got it easy, Shirou. I'll be honest here, 100% of this is me being a poor loser.
はい。シロに合わせて加減はしましたが、容赦はしないよう心がけました。手心を加えては戦いにはなりませんから。
そうだな。おかげで今なら首輪が外れたドーベルマンが走ってきても冷静に対処できる。ってドーベルマンぐらいじゃまだまだか。俺も全然修行が足り
You
な
gotta
かった。
compete against that bear. Show him who's boss. I review my actions. I thought I trained my body to be above average, but it's pitiful for me to give up only after 2 hours of fighting with Saber.
いいえ。
I kinda want to see Shirou fight a Doberman. Maybe not like fight a Doberman, but try to not die from one.
時にあまりの熱心さに対応を忘れたほどです。
She's admiring needless things with gentle eyes. My embarrassment suddenly returns. Until now, we were just people fighting without any notion of boy or girl, but... Isn't this kind of a surprise attack?
いや、ちょっと待った。水飲んでくれ、俺。
Yes, Shirou, you are handicapped by your bone of your sword.
水ですか？それでしたら私が汲んできますから、シローは休んでいてください。
Yeah, Doberman's the dog. Did you not know that? Saber goes to get me some water.
助かった。
So, just what am I saved from? Hormones. I guess that's it. You're saved from your own libido. I drink the water Saber has brought me. It must still be rest time as Saber is sitting in a polite Japanese style. Which means we get this picture again. I think Saber is really beautiful like that. If I'm not thinking she's beautiful from a man's perspective, but I feel she is beautiful in everyone's eyes. She is melted into the dignified atmosphere of the dojo, and is quietness free of any conflicts. There is an incongruity when such a girl is a servant, and showing such willingness to fight. Right, now only Saber and I are here. This is a good time to ask her something, so... Yay, we get a choice. We get a choice. Why do you seek the Grail? Oh God. The first to 5. Enter the number only. First to 5, I go with. We got 2, 3. 2, 3, 3, 1. Ah! Shit. Alright, let me see this. I think 3 won. We're gonna do 3. Oh, but this is gonna be mean to her. Shit. It's not that I'm giving up my training, but it might just be that I'll be more into the fight with Saber if I have some special move that lets me do something just because I know it.
Saber, 相談があるんだが。
なんでしょう、シロ。心なしかとても期待に満ちた目を向けられている気がするのですが。
そうかな。まあ頼み事って言えば頼み事だし、期待してるって言えば期待してて、率直に言って教えてもらいたいことがあるんだけど。
To be fair, if you're not nice to Artoria, if you spend every single choice, I think, being a dick to her, and this is the closest thing you can choose at this point to being a dick to her, and you'll see why, but you'll eventually get a bad end in the fate route for that. So I might have to intervene if everyone always wants to be a dick to Saber, because I don't want that particular one. It's too hard for me to handle.
はあ、シロの言いたいことはよくわかりませんが、私にできることでしたら伝授しますが。
Saber must think it's a serious conversation as she adjusts herself and sits Japanese style in front of me.
それでどのようなことを知りたいのです。やはりサーバントのことですか。
Saber looks at me seriously. I feel like I already know what'll happen, but let's not expect anything and just ask her.
別にふざけているわけじゃないんで、怒らないで聞いてほしいんだが。
ええ、ですから真剣に聞いています。
それじゃあお言葉に甘えて聞くぞ。
See you later.
俺でもサーバントを倒せるような簡単な必殺剣とかあったら教えてくれないか。 使えばセイバーも倒せるようなのなら
You can see why Artoria is not pleased with this question. Oh my god. You know what? That breath scares me. Saber stops breathing. Saber does not move, even an eyebrow.
やっぱりそんな都合のいいものなんてないよな。悪かった。悪すぎた。今のは冗談で本気にあらず。聞かなかったことにしてもらえると個人的に助かるんだけど。
Saber-san is making an evil smile.
セイバー？気のせいかもしれないけど、その、なんか、えらくお前に似合わない邪悪な笑みをしているぞ、今。
気のせいではありません。今の私の心境は、凛に匹敵するほど邪悪に染まっていますから。
Hello. I feel a chill. I feel a chill.
何を慌てているのです、シロー。私はまだ質問に答えていません。確か私の聞き違いでなければサーバントを一撃で倒せる必殺剣を所望とか。
I retreat, but Saber advances and doesn't let me escape.
いや、そのですね。セイバー、怒ってるだろ。
はい、とても。
I'm dead. If this were a real battle, she would have certainly killed me by now.
落ち着け、落ち着こう、セイバー。反省してる。セイバーが怒った理由だってなんとなく分かってます。
そうですか。ではそこに正座してください。シローにはきちんと説明して差し上げねば気が済みません。
Saber stands up. I quickly straighten my back and prepare myself. Saber takes a deep breath. Then,
ふざけているのですか、あなたは。そんな必殺剣など欲しがってどうするのです。
Artoria's like, I don't have one of those, so what makes me think you would get one? Huh? Am I a 5-star for no reason? My ear canals are panicking. I never thought it collapsed just from an angry voice. That was beyond human abilities. Does she have a voice as powerful as a beast or a lion?
そうだから反省してるって。セイバー、俺より強いだろ。もしかしたら素人でも使える剣の技とか知っていると思ったんだ。
そのような都合のいいものなどありません。意表をつく技など互角の相手に使うものであって、シロのような初心者は丁寧に下地を整えるべきなのです。そも相手を倒すなど考えないよう言ったではないですか。シロは身を守ることを第一に考えてください。シロにとって必殺剣があるとしたら、それは自分が戦わないで済む状況に戦局を導く判断力でしょう。
分かってるから。もうちょっと声落としてくれ。
Thankfully, just shooting a servant would do jack shit, because to me, I think guns are for weak people. In comparison to an actual fight with weight and skill and talent.
まったく見込みがあるかと思えば不安定なんですから。これでは危なっかしくてあなたを一人にするなどできないではないですか。
Saber's scolding continues. It was my fault for stepping on the lion's tail. I'll stay quiet and take Saber's scolding until she's satisfied. I'm imposing a rule. From now on, we cannot be mean to Artoria. It will threaten the route. Talking has cooled me down, so let's continue with the training. I'm skipping school, so I should acquaint my body with fighting as much as time allows.
セイバー、始めよう。休憩はもういいよ。
そうなのですか。見たところ体の熱は下がったようですが、痛みの方はまだ収まっていないでしょう。
Yes, but the guns aren't an instant kill.
構わないよ、そんなのは。
And if they did, they'd be a noble phantasm.
多少の痛みは我慢する。今の俺はほっとけば治るんだから。
しかしそれで悪化しては鍛錬の意味がない。もうしばらくは様子を見るべきだと思いますが。
Yes, but Kiritsugu never tried to shoot a servant.
いいからいいから。遠坂が帰ってくるまでにやっときたいんだ。あいつにはこんな姿見せられないだろ。
Believe me, Excaliblast does not always kill servants in one hit.
わかりました。確かにい
Not
ずれ
always.
敵となる凛にシロウの腕前を知られるのはよくありませんね。多少無茶とは思いますが、そういうことでしたらペースを上げていきましょう。
She picks up the shinai, and then a strange sound echoes through the dojo.
セイバ
I think that was Saber's stomach.
空腹のようです。鍛錬に夢中で気がつきませんでした。
He shot at Diarmid and he, like, blocked it, like Matrix style and shit.
ああ、そういえばもう昼か。
No wonder her stomach has started growling. I'm not that hungry yet, but if Saber's hungry, let's have lunch. It'll be good if my body heals in that time as well.
いや、ちょうどいいし昼にしよう。ささっと材料買ってくるから、セイバーは今で休んでいてくれ。
Jill is still alive somewhere, or are you talking about Gilga Bunny?
シロ、外出するなら私も付き添いますが。
大丈夫、すぐ近くの商店街だ。真っ昼間から襲いかかってくる奴はいないし、セイバーがいたら逆に目立つよ。
本当に危険はないのですね。
ないって。すぐに帰ってくるから待っててくれ。
I take my wallet and go outside. It won't even take 10 minutes on a bicycle to get to the shopping district from here. By the way, the bicycle I just took from the garage is bicycle number 2. Number 1 is still out in front of the Ryudo Temple. Oh, you gotta go pick up your bike, boy! I descend the hill. I don't think I've been to the shopping district in the daytime on a weekday since I was running errands as a child. No, I just think guns are too powerful for their own good. They're cowardly. It's too easy. Because it's daytime, there are lots of housewives at the intersection on their way home from shopping. I feel like I belong here. They're coming from the shopping district that Sakura and I go to regularly. I finish buying all the groceries, ingredients for lunch or two, and a light Japanese snack. Dinner for tonight is fine since Tosaka's in charge of that, but I buy enough bread for 4 people for tomorrow's breakfast. I don't know how to make strawberry jam, so I buy the cheapest. No, that'll probably get me some criticism, so I buy a rather expensive one.
くそ、ひどい出費だ。なんだってこんな甘ったるいもんのために1000円も払わなくちゃいけないんだ。
I complain as I put the groceries into the bicycle cart. And then, I feel something tugging at my clothes from behind. I turn around, wondering what it could be. I know, but if you put a character who uses guns into a servant role or something, their guns are... It's like balanced out. It's like when you see someone using guns in a fighting game, you have to shoot them a lot. I turn around, wondering what it could be. There is a young girl with silver hair.
お前は
I back off, knocking the bicycle over. I stand ready at once while the girl just smiles at me. I don't feel any murderous intent, nor even enmity from that girl. In addition, the girl says,
よかった。生きてたんだね、お兄ちゃん。
Seriously? And she smiles happily. This girl is definitely Berserker's master, the master of the monster that slashed me in one blow that night. Who would expect me to meet someone like this in the shopping district near their house, especially in daytime?
まさか ここでやる気か。
おかしなことを言うんだね。お日様が出ているうちに戦っちゃダメなんだから。
She frowns in displeasure. That is definitely the behavior of a young girl suitable for her age. I don't know her intentions. But I can tell that the girl in front of me is harmless. Oh yeah?
確か
What if Illya didn't summon Hercules but Chris Hansen?
イリアスフィール・フォン・アインツベル。長いからイリアでいいよ。それでお兄ちゃんはなんて名前？
俺はエミヤシロウだけど。
エミヤシロ？なんか言いにくい名前だねそれ。
Illya's just playing with him. She knows full well who he
そんな
is.
発音で言われたのは初めてだ。いいよ、覚えにくかったらシロウでいい。そっちが名前だ。
シロウ？なんだ、思ってたより簡単な名前なんだね。そうか、シロウか。うん、響きは合格ね。単純だけど孤高な感じがするわ。
The problem is, I don't think she has an official birth certificate. I doubt the Einsburns are going about creating their homunculi in a normal fashion. Illyasviel looks at me with suggestive eyes. My body unintentionally moves and lowers its waist down so it can move more freely. Because she is Berserker's master. If she felt like it, she could probably blow me away along with the flower shop next to me.
あ、そう身構えなくていいよシロウ。今日はバーサーカーも置いてきたの。お兄ちゃんだってセイバーを連れてないからおあいこ。
Illyasviel looks up at my face happily.
いや、おあいこってお前。
ね、お話ししよう。私ね、話したいこといっぱいあったんだから。
The girl clings to my arm as naturally as if she were holding her father's.
待て。いきなり何しやがるお前。新手の策略かこいつは。
何って、だからお話だよ。普通の子供って
We talk friendly,
仲良く
yes.
するものなんでしょ。
いや、それはそうなんだが、俺とお前は違うだろう。マスター同士だし、一度戦った仲じゃないか。むしろ敵だ、敵。
それは違うよ。私に敵なんていないもん。他のマスターはただの害虫。けどいい子にしてたらシロウは見逃してあげてもいいよ。
She's saying terrible things so casually too.
もうとにかく離れろ。お前めちゃくちゃだぞ。ないか。
I swing my hand and throw Illyasviel off. She topples. As I tried to make her let go, the girl almost falls to the ground.
いや。
Why the hell did I do something like that right then? When I noticed, I instantly reached out for Illyasviel. Jeez, this is too long. Illya's waist. And caught her as she fell. I silently lower Illya to the ground. Illya is silent. I don't know what to say either, so I stand still looking down at Illya. This is awkward. So the instant I try to leave to go home.
何？お兄ちゃん、私のこと嫌いなの？
Oh. That night, she says this with the same glowing red eyes she had when Berserker was with her. A chill runs down my spine. Her gestures up to now were so childlike that my sense of danger had faded. But she's definitely Berserker's master. I'll die if I disobey her. I can't show my face to Saber if I die in vain here, and most of all, I'll involve all the people here in the shopping district. Yes, I can bet on it. This girl would mercilessly use her power as a master no matter where she is.
わかった。話をすればいいんだろう。おとなしくするから。それでいいか、イリア。
それじゃああっちの公園に行こう。 どね、ちょうど誰もいなかったんだ。
Illya starts to run with dancing steps.
ほら早く早く、急がないと置いていっちゃうからね、シロ。
Bounce, 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 bounce. Illya runs through the shopping district, spinning in circles.
あいつ本当に先行っちまったぞ。
Beyond amazement, I'm a bit moved. For this girl, Illya, any promise is an absolute truth. That's why she ran off so happily. She doesn't think I'll run away, thinking it's a chance to do so when I'm alone. You're quite trusting of people making promises, considering your background, Illya. I told her I'll talk to her, so she ran off, trusting me to do so.
なんなんだあいつ。
She's really unbalanced. But, well, I'm not yet grown up enough to betray such a pure trust. Illya and I are alone in the small park a little way from the shopping district. Maybe all the children at our school, or maybe such a small park isn't popular anymore. Anyways, we start to talk in the empty winter park, bathed in a strangely tense atmosphere.
って話をしようって何話せって言うんだ。セイバーのこととか知りたいのか。
え？セイバーのことってどうして？
だって俺たちマスターだろ。敵のサーバントの情報は知りたいと思うだろ。
何よ、そんな話は嫌よ。もっと面白い話じゃないとつまんない。
いや、つまんないって言われてもな。ならイリアは何が面白いって言うんだよ。
そんなのわかんないよ。私あんまり人と話したことってないんだ。
お前な、そんなんで話をしようだなんて連れ出したのか。物事はよく考えてから行動しろって教わんなかったか？なかっただろ。なら今からちゃんと思慮深い大人になるんだぞ。
いいよだ。そういうのはシローに任せるわ。レディーをエスコートするのは男の人の責任なんでしょ。なら私はシローについてけばいいだけだもん。
She smiles and leans on my shoulder. She's not just being overly familiar, but it's as natural as a small animal snuggling because it's cold. Wait, looking closely at her, she does actually look cold.
いや、もしかして寒いのか？
寒い。私寒いの苦手なの。
I don't like the cold either, Illya. She breathes out a white puff. Even though she said she doesn't like it, she looks at her breath happily.
そうか。いつもはそうでもないんだけど、今日は妙に寒いからな。寒いのが苦手なら答えるだろうけど、そのイリアはどっから来たんだ？なんか随分と貴族っぽい名前だけど。
貴族っぽいんじゃなくて貴族だよ。私はアインツベルンのね、古いお城で生まれたの。
You got into a fight?
いっつも寒くて雪が降ってたんだ。だからこれぐらいの寒さは平気かな。
寒い国に生まれたのか。なら寒さには慣れてるもんじゃないのか？普通。
慣れてるけど寒いのは嫌なの。私冷たいのよりあったかい方が好きだもん。白だってあったかい方がいいんじゃない？
ああ、そりゃそうだ。冷たいよりは暖かい方がいい。
だよね。だから寒い日は部屋の中で温まってるの。でも雪は好きよ。白くて私の髪と同じだって父様が言ってたから。
I clap my hands together. She's right now that she's mentioned it. I was trying to work out what I associated with Illya. If there was such a thing as a snow fairy, wouldn't it look like her?
うまいこと言うな、イリアの親父さんは。確かにイリアの髪は雪みたいだ。白くて なんだ。
でしょ。この髪はね、イリアの自慢なんだから。私の中で唯一女の子らしい母様譲りの髪なんだ。
Your hair is nice. Illya laughs happily. Seeing such gestures really numbs me. I couldn't have believed she was really Berserker's master if I hadn't seen it.
ねえ、シロはお父さんから譲ってもらったものってあるの？あ、魔術刻印っていうのはなしよ。マスターとしてじゃなくて、お父さんとして譲ってもらったものだよ。
俺？最後にもらったのは家かな。その前は名字で、最初にもらったのは
You got Avalon. My life when I was about to die. Because I was the only one saved by Kiritsugu in that fire 10 years ago.
そうだな。イリアみたいな両親から受け継いだ肉体的な特徴はないよ。けどそれに負けないぐらい多くのものをもらってきたと思
う。Illya is delighted, as if it concerned her. I bet no one could stay unhappy if they were smiled at like this.
でも今の話だと、シローは魔術刻印を受け取らなかったんだ。おかしいな。
You're calling this trash?
じゃあシローは
You're calling
マ
this
スターじゃない
trash? Get out of here.
う。いや、魔術刻印のない半人前の魔術師だけど、
This is
マスターだ
beautiful.
ぞ。そういうイリアはそのマスターなんだから魔術師なんだよな。
私魔術師なんかじゃなくてマスターだよ。普通の魔術なんて教わらなかったもの。
はあ？じゃあ親から魔術刻印を受け取らなかったのか。そのお城を持ってるぐらいの名門なんだろう。
Either way, welcome, Shadow Elite. Glad to have you here.
そうだけど魔術刻印ってマスターになるためのものじゃないの？だからマスターだよ、私。
Them's fighting words. Ooh, battle. Dude, my favorite game is Xenogears. Don't give me that. I'm like 28, so understand. The children do not know how to talk about the quality of graphics and art. Illya tilts her head in confusion. No, this is not Heaven's Feel. This is, the Fate route. I too tilt my head in confusion. It seems like Ilya's words are slightly off, and we're not having a real conversation.
なあ、イリア。一つ聞くけど、イリアはどこに住んでるんだ？どうも、聖杯戦争のためだけにこの町に来たみたいだけど、それじゃあ、今はホテル暮らしとか？
First and foremost, this game looks better than, sadly, Fate Extella, and Extella Link, which I will be playing. It's unheard of to let a child like this come to Japan by herself.
ホテル？それって別荘のこと？
ああ、似たようなもんだ。家じゃないけど、泊まれるところ。
それならあるよ。ほら、あっちに大きな森があるよね。そこの奥におじいさまのおじいさまが建てた。
Yeah, I think when they made the 2006 anime, they definitely designed Shirou to be a bit more naive to Magecraft in general. Because they wanted to try and introduce this world to you from somebody who had no freaking clue. Illya is pointing to the west. Certainly, there's a deep, underdeveloped mountain forest in that direction.
この森って車で1時間もかかるだろう。そこから一人で来てるのか、イリアは。
今日は抜け出してきたの。セラもリーゼリットも
FBI is releasing an Illya route for Fate. What, did it like pass some kind of quarantine then?
せっかく日本に来たんだから、その間ぐらいは外に出てもいいと思うの。欲しいものは何だって手に入ったけど、いつも部屋に閉じこもってたんだから、これくらいはご褒美なの。
部屋に閉じこもってたって、イリアがか。
雪が降るとね、体に悪いから外に出してもらえなかったの。だから大抵は部屋の中で遊んでたんだ。あ、でも大丈夫だよ。こっちはお城ほど寒くないから一人でも平気だもん。
Illya says so with a full smile. She swings her legs, and it seems she's having fun just doing so. Without knowing why, I put my hand into the grocery bag. I take out the dorayaki I was supposed to eat with Saber, and again, without knowing why, hand it to Illya.
食べるか？安物だけど。
え？何それ？食べ物？
そうだよ。甘いのは好きじゃないけど、これだけは別だ。うちは親子ともどもお茶受けはこいつなんだ。
Yes, Illya, you can have something from your father. Oh gosh, your poor little life. Believe it or not, Taiga is actually really young. Like, I'm older than her. I hand her the dorayaki. Illya hesitates and then takes the Japanese snack that I'm sure she's never seen before. Hello, Yamari-chan. She eats it happily. Her gestures are so enthusiastic that the expression stuffing her cheeks fits perfectly. I eat my dorayaki as well and endure the shock that attacked the back of my head. Jeez. Why was I thinking it might be nice to have a smaller sister like this? I think Illya is too innocent. The girl might really be a child who doesn't yet know the difference between good and evil. I can barely imagine how a child born in a family of magi is raised. But still, I can tell that the environment Illya was raised in wasn't normal. Tosaka is like that, but she's a magus by nature from the core. She has accepted the Holy Grail War and the killings between masters as murder. But maybe this girl became a master without knowing what it means to kill someone. I've only talked a bit about with her. Blech. But I don't think Illya is a good girl. What the fuck? But I don't think Illya is a girl that would want to oh my god. But I don't think Illya is a girl that would want to kill others. Oh my gosh, that's a line that just burnt my brain.
Illya, 真面目な話なんだが。
Hello, Crawford Graham. Illya suddenly raised her head as if called by someone.
Illya, どうした？
もう帰らないと。バーサーカーが起きちゃった。
Damn it. Gotta go take care of the baby. Oh! She jumps off the bench. Illya runs out of the park without saying goodbye and disappears in the blink of an eye. Catch you later. I get back to the house. I decide to keep it a secret that I met Illya. I know it's something that I should tell her about right away, but I don't want to tell her about it. The Illya I met at the park wasn't a master. I talked with Illya about trifling matters, and we parted in a trifling manner as well. So I'm hesitant to tell others about what happened today. I feel guilty since it's like I'm hiding something from them, but it's because I don't want to think of the Illya I met today as my enemy. After eating lunch with Saber, we continue to train at the dojo, and before I know it, it's time for dinner already. I rest my tired body and take a bath to wash my sweat off. And when I go to the living room, dinner is prepared. I'm a bit moved. It's nice having dinner ready without me doing anything when I come out of the bath.
エミヤ君、夕食だけど。何よ、バカみたいに立ち尽くして。
What are you doing? Standing there like an idiot. But why does she have to say something that totally destroys the moment?
なんでもない。夕食だろ？ありがたくいただくよ。セイバーは？
That was pretty mean, Reen.
セイバーさんならシローの部屋に行ったみたいだけど、会わなかった？おかしいな。さっきまでここにいたけど。
Saber, where'd you go? Saber.
旅館みたいに入り組んだ家だからすれ違ったんじゃない？いいわ。セイバーは私が呼んでくるから。エミヤ君はもう一度洗面所に行ってきなさい。
本当だ。悪い。それじゃあセイバーは任せた。
They're so particular about the way they bathe. It's like, dude, your hair's not dry. Go back to the bathroom. You dare not sit at this dinner table with wet hair. I swear to God. I wave my hand to Tosaka and return to the hallway for one of the coolest scenes. As Tosaka said, the Emiya house has many paths because of the aimless reconstruction. The worst one is the route to the bathroom, and it really is like a hotel because you can get there from my room or from the living room. I enter the bathroom. I don't like the hairdryer, so I'll use a towel I used before. Dun 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 in an instant. I forget everything that happened today.
Shirou,
I hear a voice. The figure in front of me is saying something.
二度湯のようですが、今は私が使っています。できれば遠慮してもらえると助かるのですが。
She says so without hesitation. I have to explain. I know I have to explain to her that this is an accident, but my head is totally blank. After all, this has enough impact to make me forget everything that happened today.
シロー、湯にのぼせたのですか？耳まで真っ赤ですが、体を冷やすのなら縁側に出るべきです。
いや、そうするけど、その前に謝らないとまずい。
I like how later on they mention she's supposed to be muscular. I'm like, that's not muscular. I've got some really good pictures of Artoria kind of buffing out.
これは事故なんだ。
No, no, no. That should be allowed on YouTube. That's not a big deal. If it is, the world is ending. But none of the other scenes I can really get away with, that's for sure. I say so while trying to look down and calming myself the best I can. Saber thinks for a
シロー、
while.
顔を上げてください。
She says in her usual manner. This is just to be safe. I raise my head as she tells me to.
なんでそのままなんだ。
Oh, no, we're good. There's a different CG later I'm trying to avoid. In front of me is Saber, as she was before.
シローが謝るほどのことではありませんから。このような場面を見たところで、気にする必要はないと言いたいのです。
はい？
以前にも言ったでしょう。サーバントにとって、性別などさまつなことだと。シローは私の体を見て慌てているようですが、
I think there's one of them in my lore of Artoria video, actually.
ですから、そのような気遣いは不要かと。
What is she saying? No, even if Saber herself says that, it doesn't change the fact that she's really feminine. Or could it be? I have an idea, but is it true?
聞くけど、着替え中を見られても恥ずかしくないって言うんじゃないだろうな。そういえば。
Do a better censor screen? You're picky. I thought so. But even if she doesn't care, I'll definitely go insane.
悪かった。とにかく謝る。次にこんなことがあったら、セイバーの好きにしていい。
I turn around 180 degrees and exit the dressing room awkwardly. Saber looks at me in her usual manner until I disappear. Dinner ends. I think it was a normal dinner table for everyone except me. As for me, I couldn't even sense the taste with the scene in the dressing room flickering in my mind. I opened up the window by the porch and I was cooling my head off, but I'm done with that. I'll catch a cold if I keep doing this.
シロー、ここにいたのですか？
セイバー、なんだよ。俺に何か言おうか。
私ではなくシローにあるかと。いいのですか？夜はリンに魔術を教わるという約束だったはずですが。
Okay, so there's a dragon here, but it's not 3D, and I use the actual H scene or whatever, but it'll be censored. I hit my head.
すっかり忘れてた。サンキュー。今すぐ行ってくる。
I run into the outbuilding and go to the second floor. I knock on the door to the guest room that Tosaka occupies.
シロー、いいわよ。ちょっと今手が離せないから勝手に入って。
Tosaka's voice comes back, somehow without composure. Tosaka's doing drugs! She's doing drugs! Oh my god! Tosaka has something like a jewel in her hand, a syringe in the other hand, and a handkerchief in her mouth.
質問していいかな、遠坂。
ちょっと待って、今日の夜はこれで終わりだから。
Saying that, Tosaka puts the needle into her arm. She draws blood out of herself. Oh, she's taking blood, not... Man, that's hardcore. Something like dizziness passes by. I am barely able to tell that it's the light of magical energy, but...
これだけやってもまだ3割か。やっぱり手持ちの9つだけでやっていかなくちゃダメみたいね。
Tosaka slumps her shoulders and puts the stone back into some kind of jewelry box.
遠坂、約束通り教えを請いに来たんだけど。
20? 20 versions? Shit, I'm only aware of the original, the Rialta Nua port on PS2, and the PlayStation Vita release.
ええ、待ってたわ。昼間はセイバーと体の方を鍛えてたんでしょ。なら、夜は中身を鍛えないとね。
Tosaka seems happy as she's much more than ready to teach. Saber said she wasn't any good at teaching, but I bet this one's the complete opposite. No, putting that aside.
さて、それじゃあ何から行こうか。確かシローは強化の魔術しか使えないって言ってたけど。
いや、その前にちょっといいか。やっぱり気になる。遠坂さ、さっき何してたんだよ。注射器を自分に刺すなんて危ないだろ。
え、あれ？あれは魔弾を作ってただけよ。うちの魔術は力の流動と転換だからね。こうやって余裕があるときは
None of these got officially localized. This is a fan translation done by Mirror Moon. Tosaka concludes the conversation, leaving me way behind.
待ってくれ、その魔弾とか魔力を移しておくってなんだよ。
So Tosaka will never be a blood donor. She's got to use that shit for her own needs.
魔弾は魔弾よ。魔力のこもった玉。宝石は人の念が宿りやすいって聞いたことない？実際宝石は魔力を貯めやすいものなんだけど、うちの家系はさらに相性がいいみたいなのよね。魔力を貯めるっていうのは、例えば
ejaculate onto a gem and it would do the same
体
thing?
力は余ってるでしょ。
Just a thought. Just
こ
a
れを
thought.
何日、何ヶ月、何年と続けて宝石自体を魔術にするのよ。もっとも宝石自体にだってキャパはあるし、自分から離れた魔力なんてものは操れない。宝石に込めた魔力っていうのは、あくまで大魔術を瞬間的に発動させるためだけのイグニッションに過ぎないけどね。
要するに自分の魔力を宝石に込めてバックアップを取るってことか。
バックアップ、近いけど違うっていうか、使い捨てのリュックサックの中身を詰めてるだけよ。
じゃあ一時的にハードディスクを増設してるってことか。すごいな。それなら魔術なんて使いたい放題じゃないか。
You could use probably a lot of things.
ハードディスク？あんたの言ってることはよくわからないけど、そこまで便利なものじゃないわよ。魔力は宝石に込めた時点でその宝石の属性に染まるから用途は限られてしまうわけだし。
それにしても驚いたな。 魔力っていうのはそういう風に貯めておくこともできるものなんだ。
Oh, yeah?
そんな便利なことなんで他の魔術師はしないんだろ
When you said Einkuade, it made me think of like Einkrad and Arcuade mixed together, so I got really confused. Well, saying that, the only other Magus I know is Kiritsugu.
自分以外のものに魔力を貯めるっていうのは特殊なのよ。シロの強化だって物に魔力を込めているってことでしょ。通常ね、魔力の通ったものは何らかの変化をしてその魔力を使い切ってしまうものなの。で、うちの家系はそうならないようにうまく宝石に魔力を流動させて永続的なものにしているんだけど、他の魔術師だって自分の体になら同じようなことはできるわ。それが魔術刻印。あらゆる魔術師が持っている魔術のバックアップじゃない。
魔術刻印。ああ、親が子供に譲るっていう秘伝の話だな。俺それはないからどうもピンとこないな。
ちょっとあんた今なんて言ったの？
いや、魔術刻印はないって言ったんだが、親父は持ってたみたいだけど譲られはしなかった。
I wish we'd get an international version of this game, but I kind of doubt it at this point. Of course, I'd support it if they did that. And it's extremely stupid that they haven't.
道理で素人同然のわけだ。じゃあ本当に一からやってるのね。なら確かにしょうがないか。
遠坂、俺に魔術刻印がないってずいぶん前に気がついてたんじゃないのか。
そんなわけないでしょ。知ってたら一人でなんか行動させなかったわ
It's a
よ。
good question.
そりゃ半人前だなって思ってたけど、魔術刻印がな
At
い
the
なら
very least, I'd like to
そもそも
think
魔術
Type
師じゃ
Moon
ない
isn't
じゃ
so
ない、シロ
douchey
は。
as to like try to do a takedown of the version or something like that. She gives me a complaining look with a But what is it? Her words have a warmness that sound like relief, and it sounds like she was envious that I'm not a Magus.
まあいいわ。そういうことなら一から説明してあげる。魔術刻印が何なのかを知るってことは魔術師ってものを知るってことだから。はい、シロはそこに座って。大事な話だからちゃんと腰を落ち着かせて聞くこと。
Lesson time.
ここでいいのか。よし。
I look into Tosaka's eyes with determination. She must appreciate my seriousness as she nods in satisfaction.
じゃあ簡単な話から入るけど、魔術を使うのに必要なものが魔力だってことは知ってるわよね。魔術さえ発動させられるならそれらは全て魔力と言い換えても差し支えはないわ。魔力の種類は千差万別。自分だけの精神力を持って魔術を使用する者もいれば、自分以外の対価を持って魔術を使用する者もいる。ここまでは知ってるでしょ。
ああ、マナとオドのことだろ。マナが自然、世界に満ちてる魔力。オドが個人が生成できる魔力だ。
そうそう、よくできました。じゃあそのマナを用いた魔術から順に説明しましょう。いい？シロ、積み重ねた歴史が浅い魔術師、要するにシロのことねはすでに形あるものを持って魔力となすの。これは古くからシステムとして確立している儀式。供物を持って
Tsukihime is one weird visual novel when it comes to doing all the routes and such.
自身の力だけでは足りないから代価を用意して取引するというフォーマルクラフト。
But just you wait until you try Kaget's Toya. That one is woo nuts.
これなら術者の魔力が希薄でも魔術は作用する。何しろ使用する魔力は自分からではなくマナから借り受けるものだから、術者はただ儀式を行うだけでいい。けどまあこういうのは知識がないとできないからね。 シロにはまだ無理だし、そもそもこういう血生臭いのは向いてないわ、あなたには。
だな。俺も鳥の生贄とか魔法陣を敷いて一晩中祈るとか、そういうのはやりたくない。
でしょ。じゃあこれは置いといて、次はオド、つまり魔術師個人の力で行う魔術のこと。
I'm not sure. I think there's plenty of ways to get it. It's not particularly difficult, so I think all of them are probably decent.
これが私やあなたの基本的な魔術講師よ。
For me, it was pretty straightforward. I downloaded and installed the original visual novel. Then I used a patch to convert it to the Rialta Nua version. The patch also included a larger file that had all the voice acting in it, and then applied that to it. And then, actually, yeah, that was it. That's all you have to do.
シロの強化は他者の力を借りないでする自身の魔術回路だけを頼りにした魔術でしょ。
I nod. It seems the conversation is going into the main point.
その自分だけの魔力を生成する機能、魔術回路っていうのは先祖代々受け継がれる遺伝体質なの。魔術回路は何代も重ねて鍛え上げられ、より強さを増して子孫に継承されるわ。魔術師の家系の子供はそれだけで魔術に適した人間ってわけ。フェアじゃないけど、私とシローはスタート地点からして違うってことよ。
I think it's fun. If you enjoyed Tsukihime a lot, then yeah, there's no reason not to.
それは知ってる。気にしてないから話を続けていいぞ、どうすか。
別に気にしてなんかないけど。まあいいわ。それでね、そういった魔術回路とは別に、その家系が代々
I personally found it rather tedious.
秘伝の魔術っていうのがあるのよ。さっきの宝石と似てるかな。一つの魔術を極めるとね、魔術師にはその魔術が手に取れるようになるの。本来なら形のないただの公式に過ぎない魔術を手に取れる感覚ってわかる？
わからないが、体の一部になったようなものなんだろうな。手に取れるっていうことは。
ご名答。扱われる式という域を超えて、もはや自分自身となった魔術っていうのは形に残せるのよ。それは不安定な魔術を確立させる偉業であり、同時にその魔術師が生きた証でもある。で、魔術師は死ぬ間際に自分が成し得た偉業を刻印として後継者に譲るのよ。これをやるから自分が成し得なかった地点に到達しろ。もしかしたらわしが残した刻印が何かの役に立つかもしれんってね。まあ残した方も残された方もそんな刻印が何の役にも立たないって分かってるんだけどさ。
なんだよ、それだけすごい刻印なのに何の役にも立たないのか。
立つわよ。普通に魔術師やってれば刻印一つで左打ちはっていうぐらい役に立つわ。まあけどそれは自動車をもらったようなものなのよ。どんなに地上を速く走れても月にはたどり着けないんだから。いいから話の続き。もう分かったと思うけど、その刻印っていうのが魔術刻印なの。
Oh yeah, that scene was crazy.
その家柄の当主が一生をかけて完成させた魔術を刻印にして子孫に譲り、子孫はさらに次の魔術を完成させて刻印を増やし、また子孫に継承する。そうして複雑さを増し、深い歴史を刻んだものが魔術刻印。
つまり魔術刻印にはその家系の全てが記録されているってことか。
ああ、それは違う。家系の記録はちゃんと書物で残してるわよ。勝手に呪文詠唱をしてくれたり、自分が習得していない魔術も使えたりするだけ。わかりやすく言えば自分の体に魔法陣を刻んでいるようなものか。
それじゃあさ、別に刻印は誰に刻んでもいいってことにならないか。魔法陣なら
それがそういうわけにもいかないのよ。魔術刻印っていうのはね、生き物みたいなものなの。臓器を移植することに近いわ。臓器は一つしかないものだから、何人かに分け与えるとか写本するとか、そういったことはできないの。心臓を2つに分けても意味ないでしょ。
そうか、確かに。それじゃあ遠坂にもその刻印は移植されてるのか。
移植ってのは我ながら後ろ向きな例えだったわね。私の場合は左腕、肩から手までびっしりね。ただ魔術刻印は使わなければ浮かび上がらないから、霊樹と違って隠す必要はないわ。まあそんなわけだから、魔術師の家系っていうのは一子相伝だったりするの。その家に兄弟がいた場合、どちらかは魔術を教えられずに一般人として暮らすのが
Let's just say a lot of the events that occur in Tsukihime are non-consensual.
魔術師として大成されてもあまり意味がないもの。
ああ、それはシンジも言ってた。そうか、そういう理由でさくらは教えられなかったんだ。
ええ、けどマトウの家は何代か前から刻印の継承自体が止まってるわ。ほんとそういう手合いが一番厄介なのよね。魔術ってものを実感できないくせに魔術を使おうって言うんだから。
Cursing in disappointment, in a disappointed manner, Tosaka takes a deep breath.
さて、魔術を教えるってことだったけど、ちょっと予定が変わったわ。今夜はここでお開きにしましょう。明日までにはいろいろと用意しておくから、それまで待ってちょうだい。
遠坂がそう言うんならうなずくしかないんだが、なんだよ。
だからいろいろよ。刻印がないってことはあなたスイッチできないんでしょ。体の中身をいじるんだから、お薬とか矯正器具とか必要じゃない？
Whoa, I really felt a chill there.
何？嫌だって言うんならやめるけど、その場合私が教えてあげられることはなくなるわよ。
いや、嫌だけど頼む。遠坂の言い分は多分正しい。
Well, I don't know what she meant by the word switch, but I think the fact that I can't do so is related to the fact that I always fail when trying to turn myself into a magic circuit.
じゃあ明日はそれで決まりね。そうだ、あなた明日もセイバーと
I
剣
can
の鍛錬
respect
をするつ
Shirou
も
way
り？
more than Shiki. Shiki Tono is not my favorite dude.
ああ、そうだけど、学校の結界も気がかりだけど、発動するまでまだ時間がある。それまで
まあいいけど、その割にはセイバーとはうまくいってないようじゃない？
それは
夕食前までは普通に話せてたのに、夕食から妙に黙り込んでたし。念のために聞くけど、あなたたちうまくいってるんでしょうね。いざ戦闘って時に仲違いされたら、
Do I have to send you two to couples therapy? It's just that there was a small thing before dinner, and it's just a bit awkward. That's all. But are things really right between me and Saber? Well, I think I know about Saber, having trained with her all today. I can trust Saber as an ally. That's absolute. But if you ask me, I think of her beyond that. I can't readily answer. First of all, all my proper emotions were stolen away at that instant.
難しいな。そういう遠坂はどうなんだよ。セイバーのこと好きなのか？
好きよ。だって嫌いになる要素がないじゃない。強いし礼儀正しいし綺麗だし、うちの皮肉屋とは大違いだわ。
そうか。遠坂はセイバーが好きなのか。
何よ、素直に好きな部類だって言っただけでしょ。あなたね、そのストレートな物言いは直しなさい。いろいろ敵を作りやすいから。
お断りだ。もともと口下手なんだよ俺は。
そうでしょうよ。嫌味とか皮肉とか口にしなさそうだものね、シローは。
なんでさ、俺遠坂が言う分には好きだぞ。なんかさ、そうじゃないと遠坂じゃない気がするし。
Oh. Tosaka looks away from me unpleasantly. I might have angered her. Well, beyond that, I'm a bit happy right now since Tosaka says she likes Saber. That'll become valuable later. The day ends. I feel uneasy with Saber sleeping next to me, so I escape to the shed once again. I stop walking and stare at the winter sky. It's not that it's exceptionally beautiful. It just calms me when I blankly feel the coldness of the winter. I don't know how long I did so. But I feel like I hear footsteps from within the darkness. There's no reply, but the footsteps come closer along with a sharp presence. I lower my waist and prepare so that I can jump back anytime. There's no reply. The cause of the footsteps appears in front of me without stopping. Hey, it's been a while. Your ass has been injured like this whole fucking time. He says nothing but glances at me.
What?
He's the servant that was fighting Lancer that night at school. The red armored knight that Saber beat after she jumped over the wall.
遠坂のサーバント。アーチャーか。
The man raises the sides of his mouth a bit. He smiled. So can I take that as an affirmation? Something annoys me. I feel irritated for no reason. Or I should say, I can't get myself to like this guy. I've never talked with him, nor has he attacked me. But still, I understand the moment I see him face on. I cannot approve of him. There's no reason for it, but I just can't like him. It's just not me. It should be the same for Archer. There can't be 3 people in this world who match me so badly. He's someone like that to me, so it's no surprise if he considers me irritating as well.
何の用だ。傷が治るまで見張りに徹するんじゃないのかよ。
無論そのつもりだ。私の傷が治り次第、このくだらん協定も終わらせる。故に、お前と話すことなどないと今まで傍観していたのだがな。
なんだ、遠慮しないで傍観してろ。俺もお前と話すことなんてない。
そうしたいのは山々だが、見逃せないことがあってな。お前、セイバーには戦わせないらしいな。
悪いかよ。
I automatically answer him back. With clear enmity, Archer glares at me.
やはりな。小僧の考えそうなことだ。他人の助けはいらない。できることは全て自分でやる。加えて、犠牲者は一人も出したくないか。虫唾が走るな、その思考。
お前に言われる筋合いなんかないぞ。俺は俺が正しいと思うことをするだけだ。文句を言われる言われはない。
筋合いはある。同じサーバントとしてセイバーの苦労は理解できるからな。お前のようなマスターではセイバーの負担も大きかろう。
Partly because of what he said is true. But even more than that, I cannot stand having this guy say it.
ふざけるな。俺はセイバーに負担なんてかけていない。あいつの代わりに俺が戦うんだから。
Sorry, Shirou, you are a tremendous burden to Saber throughout this entire route.
戦わなければ傷つかないとでも。サーバントは 戦うためだけの存在だ。それから戦いを奪うことこそ冒涜だが。
After saying what he wants, Archer closes his mouth. For a few minutes, Archer and I confront each other silently, giving each other kind of faces, getting all growling at each other occasionally. I gulp. His cold stare seems to be looking inside me. And suddenly,
それでどうなのだ、セイバーのマスターよ。
the Red Knight calmly requests an answer.
どうって何が？
お前は本気で戦わずにこの争いを終わらせるつもりか？誰とも争わず、誰も殺さず、
See ya.
誰をも殺させないと。
争わないとは言ってないだろう。戦う時は戦う。
なるほど。それで戦っても誰も殺さないと。
そうだよ。なんか文句あるか？
お前の甘ったるい考えに邪魔などせんよ。そんな余裕はないし、そこまで推強ではない。
Archer turns his back.
だが間違えるな。お前が気取る正義の味方とはただの掃除屋だ。その方法で救える者は生き残った者だけと知れ。
I wonder why. Those words make me feel like I've been beaten all over.
待てよ。正義の味方のどこが掃除屋だって言うんだ？
お前も気がついているはずだがな。いいか、その方法では悲しい出来事、悲惨な死を元に戻すことはできない。
He sure knows a lot about me.
もともとそれが限界なのだ。正義の味方なんてものは起きた出来事を効率よく片付けるだけの存在だ。お前はお前が救いたいと思うものをこそ絶対に救えない。
That's not true. The hand reaching out to save someone must be able to save that person.
理想論はあくまで理想に過ぎない。お前が理想を抱き続ける限り現実との摩擦は増え続ける。ならばいつか現実に直面し、その
Yeah. We get the psychological, philosophical dilemma you're going through.
覚悟ぐらいはしておけ。己の賠償さを実感したとき、まず何を正し、誰を罰するかと。それができぬようなら、その夢も、その魔術も、今すぐ捨てるのだな。
His back disappears into the night.
いいか、誰が何をしようと、救われぬ者というのは確固として存在する。お前の理想で救える者は、お前の理想だけだ。人間にできることなど。
Yeah, they're rerunning the entire Heaven's Feel movie with the English dub, so that's pretty crazy. Which just means it'll take a while before I can get my hands on the US Blu-ray, but it's still really cool. I'm glad they're doing it.
それでも。
おい、待てよ。お前、何を言いたいんだ？
My question vanishes into the darkness. Archer's presence is already gone, and my voice only reaches empty air.
なんだあいつ。言いたいだけ嫌味を言って消えやがって。
To summarize, he was telling me my way of thinking is too optimistic, and that I'll soon have a painful experience. How can anyone conclude that I'm wrong before I even try?
覚悟はできてる。俺が間違っていた時はこの命を差し出すだけだ。
That must be the readiness as a magus. I know that without having Archer tell me.
本当にあいつとは肌が合わないな。
But still, I have one concern. No matter what anyone does, there will always be people that cannot be saved. Humans can only do so little, but still.
それでも一度も振り返らずその理想を追っていけるか。
I mutter to myself. I feel that's what he wanted to ask me before he stopped himself.
行ってくるねシロ。今日はお土産買ってきてあげるからおとなしくしてるのよ。
Aw, you're so understanding for my ditching class. Fujina goes to work, waving goodbye.
私も行くわ。今日はうちに寄ってくるから遅くなるけど、夕飯までには戻るから。
Don't do anything
留守
careless.
中、警察のことはしないようにね。
I'd be lying if I said I couldn't do that. Ooh, we're finally starting to get this story on the road here. Tosaka says goodbye with a look and leaves for school.
さて
The time is just past 7:30. I was able to send them off without delay, so there's only one thing to do now.
さ昨日の続きだ。道場に行こうセイバー。
To the dojo!
すぐに鍛錬を始めるのですか？朝食をとったばかりですし、少し間を取るべきではないでしょうか。
心配は無用だよ。飯の後すぐ動けるぐらいには鍛えてあるし、今朝はパン食だっただろ。あんなんで胃がもたれるほど不健康な生活は送ってないぞ。
はあ、シローがいいというのでしたら私は構いませんが。
なら問題なし。いいから行こう。どうやったらセイバーに人たち浴びせられるか、一晩考えた成果を見せてやるから。
So much for that. I'm blown to the ground along with my defending Shinai, not fully able to dodge Saber's counterattack. The hand holding my Shinai is numb. It was a counterattack received after charging into her with all my might, trying to overpower her. Naturally, I'd drop my Shinai and fall on my ass.
今のはうまくいったと思ったんだけどな。
シローはその判断が甘い。いいですか？シローが捨て身になったところでサーバントは倒せません。勝ち気なのはいいですが、それも相手を見てください。
そうは言うけど、受けに回ってたらいつかはやられるだろ。チャンスがあるならこっちから攻め込まないと。
その通りですが、シローはそのチャンスの生かし方を理解していません。捨て身で仕掛けるのならば、それにふさわしい好機を待つべきです。
言われるまでもない。セイバー、さっき少しだけよそ見をしただろう。セイバーがそんなヘマをやるなんて1日で1回あるかないかだから、ここが勝負どころだって踏んだんだが。
とっさにその判断ができたのは評価しますが、今のはあえて作った隙です。
Nah.
この程度では動じないだろうと期待して視線をそらしたのですが。
なんか人が悪いぞセイバー。素人をからかってもいいことないぞ。
からかってなどいません。
Part of me wants to just once in my life see what it's like to try and fight Saber like this. That would be pretty crazy. Like, I already know I would be worse probably than Shirou, like definitely. I'm not even athletically inclined, but just seeing that come to life, that experience, that would be a fun VR thing, dude. Okay, so a VR minigame where you spar with Saber, that would be awesome.
最も視線をそらした程度のリスクと、捨て身で突進してくるシローのリスクは計りにかけるまでもありませんが。
要するに小さな隙は静かにつけってことか。大振りだとせっかくのチャンスを逃す。
English is a stupid language, but then again, trying to learn another language that you didn't learn as like a little kid is extremely hard. Because your brain is like wired that way at a certain point. There are so many things about language in particular that don't actually make any sense. You just kind of accept them as they are. They don't directly translate or anything, so you just kind of have to deal.
ですが、昨日よりは格段に生き死にの境界線には鋭敏になっていますね。
And unless you're living it,
危険を察知す
they're
る
like
感
little
覚が身に
inside
ついて
jokes
くれ
you'll
ば、
never get.
誰と戦い、何を打つべきかはおのずと絞られてきますから。
Saber comments happily. If I'm not imagining things, she might be happy that her student has improved a bit.
そろそろ休憩時間ですね。水を汲んできましょうか、シロ。
ああ、水ならいいよ。夜間持ってきたからそれで飲む。
I pull my tired body over to the wall, wipe my sweat off with the towel I prepared, and drink the water out of the kettle. I exhale. For 3 hours since I saw Fujine and Tosaka out, I've been fighting Saber. As usual, Saber doesn't explain anything, and I don't ask anything as we cross swords. It's a match with pretty much no chance of my victory, but my body moves better the more I fight Saber. Do I like Spanish? I would be lying if I said it was my favorite language. There's a lot of ones that I prefer the aesthetic sound of more. I also don't like so much that of all the languages in the world, it seems to be the one that's thrust upon me to learn more than anything else. If anything, it's more of like a bitter, oh, well, screw you, I wish I could have learned Japanese in high school, but all they had was French and Spanish, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not hoping to improve my fighting techniques. This is just letting my body, not my mind, get used to battle. But it's still better than doing nothing, and since I don't have anything, I'll be of no use unless I train this one aspect. When the time comes for me to face a master, if I'm thinking about how to fight, that'll surely prove fatal.
セイバーはやっぱり汗一つかいてないか。
If you like Fate, you kinda have to at least check out Fate Grand Order a little bit to see. Because they're using it as such a vessel to expand the universe that, unfortunately, whether you're into mobile games or not, this is kinda like the future of Fate because it's making them so much damn money. I feel down, but I won't be able to catch up to her in a day or two. Saber is resting her body, sitting Japanese style like yesterday. Wow, what school are you in? Like, what country? It's a waste just sitting here absent-mindedly. It's break time, so I'll talk to her. All right then. These are the same choices as before. I'm going to go ahead with number 2. Before she became a servant, I wonder what Saber was like when she was alive as a human. Australia? Wow. Saber is so beautiful, and I bet everyone liked her. Though one might misunderstand from the name Saber, she might have been a normal girl who didn't even use a sword.
だな。セイバー以前はどんなやつだったんだろう。
I get curious, so I accidentally speak out my mind.
はい。何か言いましたか、シロ。
あ、いや、セイバーはどんなやつだったのか想像してただけだ。
I can appreciate the English language. It's a very technical language, and I think that's a good thing about it.
はあ。私がどういう人間だったか。
There's a lot of implied logic in Japanese and also Chinese from what I hear too. It's like almost grammarless in some strange ways, and I think that absence makes it a lot more difficult to pinpoint exactly what you're trying to say.
おかしなことに関心を持つのですね、シロは。
迷惑だったら聞き流してくれ。単に思いついただけなんだ。セイバーはセイバーのサーバントだけど、サーバントになる前はもっと違った人間だったんじゃないかって。
Yes. I think that she might have led a calm life suitable for a lovely girl. You are so wrong, boy.
それはありえないと思います。サーバントになったからといって性格が変わるわけではないし、私は生まれた時から剣を与えられた騎士ですから。
Where am I from, Daiku? No, this is
違った私は存在しなかった。
Colorado, United States. Really not much of anywhere else, to be perfectly honest.
うわ、じゃあ昔からそんなにきつい性格してたのか、セイバー。そりゃ大変だ。俺周りの人たちに同情するかも。
それはどういう意味でしょうか。私は厳しくはありますが、周りに強要した覚えなどありません。
嘘つけ。今日の特訓ぶりでな。
Not like I hold any particular patriotism for, especially now of all times.
見ろこのミミズバレ。人がちょっと間違えただけで危機として打ち込んでくるんだから、この鬼教官。
Shirou, don't be so mean.
私は喜んでなどいません。シローには申し訳ありませんが、厳しくしなければ鍛錬にならないでしょう。
I thought I had a foreign accent? No, not I. How unusual. It's really surprising for Saber to make that kind of an expression.
何ですかその目は。いきなり黙り込むのは卑怯だと思います。
ああ、いや、セイバーがそういう風に怒るのが意外でびっくりした。
そうですか。私としては思ったことを主張しただけなのですが。
だからかな。セイバーあんまり自分の感情で話さないじゃないか。だから今のは新鮮だった。
そうでしょうか。私は自分の信念に基づいて行動しているつもりですが。
だからそれはセイバーの気持ちじゃなくて考えだろ。そうじゃなくて素直に思ったままのことをあんまり話さないじゃないか、セイバーは。
The stream's actually not going to be much longer. I'm going to finish
そ
off
れは
this
当然
scene.
です。私に求められるものは個人としての意見ではなく立場としての意見ですから。私はセーバーのサーバントとしてシロを守る。そのため以外のことを口にするべきではないし、考える必要もないでしょう。
それはそうだけど、それじゃあセイバーがつまらないだろう。セイバーには役割があるんだろうけど、それにかかりきることはないんじゃないか。セイバーにだって。
ですから私のやるべきことはシロを守ることです。ただでさえマスターとして未熟だというのに、私の言うことも聞かず戦おうとするあなたをこうして鍛えているのではありませんか。
いや、そういうことじゃないんだけど、まあセイバーがそう言うならいいか。
Well, Type Moon cares, but they're also stupidly stubborn. Because the reason we got ourselves, Fate Grand Order in English in the first place is because, some of their workers were in I guess it was the US, and all these people were cosplaying as FGO characters, and they're like, how do these people know about this game? We didn't bring it to them. And they're like, there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. And they're like, oh, so there's a market for this. All right, let's do it. Now, while they haven't given this to the rest of the world, I would argue maybe? No, I don't know. I'm not sure why. I feel like you could get a lot of leverage just putting it in English and giving that to most of the world that way, believe it or not. You wouldn't even have to translate anymore, it's already there for you. Although there are already issues whenever you localize something. Some countries got like a ban on this, or they're sensitive about this topic, and so they try to censor that shit, which is annoying. It seems Saber is softer and cheerful right now. I don't want to ruin this calm mood by continuing this conversation. Don't! Before I realize it's noon.
お昼時ですね、シロ。
Lunchtime!
ああ、昼時だな。
Was it all over the world? Because I heard some people still couldn't get their hands on it. We confirm this to each other as both our stomachs growl.
飯にしよう。セイバーは何か食べたいものはあるか？
私は特に シローが用意してくれる食事ならおおむね満足して
Anything
い
you
ます。
make is fine, Shirou. I love your food. Saber's expression is a bit strange. Well, it helps that she's not nagging like Tosaka. Shirou, you don't realize just how much of a glutton she becomes.
じゃあ買い出しに行ってくる。昨日と同じぐらいに帰ってくるから今に行っててくれ。
はい、期待しています、シロー。
Alrighty, I'm going to wrap it up for today. We are about to jump into a new, kind of a new development into the story, which is great to save for next time, which will be, of course, Wednesday, you know, so, yeah, the day after tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m., probably about as long. Try to getting as many of these in as I can before I head to Japan, on the weekend. Pretty much. Wow, it's getting really close. So, yeah, thank you for enjoying this video, watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe to Otaku Daikun for more anime lists, reviews, discussions, lore videos, let's plays, and the Holy Waifu Wars. Don't forget to like and comment. That really does help the video, bump it up in the search engine optimization. And, yeah. Until next time, celebrate your fandom.